Hi. Good morning. How is everyone today? Wow. Wow. We already in on
We're
this?
on the internet.
We are on the internet. That's a thing.
Oh, hey, y'all.
Oh, hey.
We're professionals.
We're super
Where we're
professional.
at. That's
Uh, apologies for the lack of captions this morning. My web captioner broke and I need to fix it now. So we're gonna work on getting a new method in for next episode. The VOD will also have captions, so it'll be a little bit more accessible. Yeah. Hey, everybody. How are we doing? How are we feeling? How is the morning treating everyone? We're all eating cereal or breakfast, assorted breakfast here.
Okay, so I ordered a croissant breakfast sandwich, but they gave me one on English muffins, and I hate English muffins. So this is my life. I just gotta.
You've been awake since midnight, Alien? Wow.
Yo, what was it about last night where everybody was just wilding out and not going to bed?
Yeah, Noir and I were holding an evening summoning with Bright Dystopia last night in a voice chat until like 2 in the morning Central. I think everybody it's like I'm thinking it's like the morning after a sleepover. Like you wake up at like another kid's house and you're just like still kind of wired, like pretty tired because you didn't sleep well.
But you're excited because you're like, with your best friend.
Exactly.
And then like 2 hours later, y'all crash for another nap. So
Yeah.
that's about to be me after this, after the stream. So
that's exactly what happens.
So, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, chat. I smoked a lot of weed and I drank a lot of booze, so my head hurts real bad, and the weed wanted to keep me in bed to protect me, but I have a responsibility to be here.
An
For
obligation.
your entertainment. So
An
you're
obligation.
actually hurting me, chat. You're doing this to me.
See, you always wonder why the chat wants to fight you, but then you actively antagonize them.
It started.
you don't want to fight. Box.
Lauren is coming at me with some French, and I already told you my head hurts. So
it translates to it's autumn and I'm sad.
Oh, I'm sorry that you're sad.
yeah, that's rough. Also,
Summer
I
kids.
did not know you could read French.
Me?
Right.
I took French until grade 8th grade.
Okay, yeah, okay. What a flex! What a flex!
I stopped taking it. Actually, no, sorry. I took it till 10th grade, and then I stopped taking it in high school. In 11th grade and 12th grade. Good
I
morning,
also
Johnny
took
Blams.
French.
Thank you for the follow.
Yeah, I also took French in high school.
Lauren's in a
all I
mood.
learned-
She's gonna fight you.
Oh shit.
Mm.
Well, I mean, is there a safe word?
It's,
Is there
it's true. Out of
My
anybody in our
usual
chat,
safe word is bananarama.
Who has time to say bananarama?
Yeah, that's why it's the safe word.
Also, Noir, I love your shirt.
Oh, I mean, I love this shirt as well. You know, it's
it's a great
it's
shirt.
hot
from a great company.
dopeness. I'm gonna model it, but you've got the drunkest, highest model on earth, so I apologize. Hit that pose. Wah. Hit that one.
Do you want to move slightly to the other side so that way they can
Oh,
get the
okay.
whole? There we go. Perfect.
There we go.
Yeah. Other. Flat. Yeah. Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go. Yeah, there it is.
Did it.
There it is.
It's like when we tried
Teamwork.
to last episode of System Shock when we were witches. We decided to hold hands through the overlay. And it was
Oh
like
my
just
God.
the chaos of us trying to figure out exactly where hand positions were. Because they had it right on Zoom, but then they didn't have it right on the overlay.
Jeez. You know, I do have to tell you, I wish to God that I planned this out better. I want to tell you that I woke up and I was like, Bree's gonna be the guest, so I'm gonna rock Bree's shirt. That is not what occurred. I was like, I need a clean ass shirt. because I don't want to be an embarrassment. And I grabbed this, and it worked out. I do have to say, half my wardrobe is about to be your merch, though, because I got some more shit coming.
Oh my god, what'd you get?
So I've got Black Hearts, Black Art. I got this one, and I'm getting the social justice beast.
Oh, the beanie.
Yeah. So
Oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh.
I'm gonna be fresh to death. Boy,
You
look
know,
good.
my merch shop, it's a mess. And like Shopify is so stupid when it comes to that. Like I have to so basically Brandon who is like creator of Swordsfall, I talked to him before I released it and I was like, what do I do? And he was like, okay, so I use Shopify and like you have to request like probably like 16 different vendors just in case your shit like runs out and everything. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start with one. This seems like a reliable source. They're literally out of everything. So I have to like go back and I have to find everything and like republish. It's a mess.
Yo, but that's low key something that I think we kind of need more in the community. Is just people that know how to do that merch stuff. Because like there's so many good shows and so much good content people are creating that I feel like if they have merch for it, it'd take it to the next fucking level. Like I'm already hyped for everything that you're about to do.
No.
Just cause I mean, okay, this is gonna make me sound like a stalker. Just cause I've been watching you for a while. So I'm already hyped for like everything that you're about to do. And you've got merch before it, and the merch is good enough to stand on its own. So when it's in conjunction with whatever you're gonna do, I'm like, okay, that's gonna be fucking fire. Like, but like if like Dicey Amazons came out with some shit, I try and buy that shit immediately. Like, more of us need merch. I'm sick of seeing Critical Role shirts.
We're working on getting.
I got 2 of them myself. I don't know how that happened.
I just have to figure out some designs and things.
Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah. We've had a couple good
We have
t-shirt
all the
ideas.
shirt ideas here.
This is like the show of shirt ideas.
Let's the main one like be empathetic and shut the fuck up.
Empathy or shut up. Empathy and fuck off, I think.
Yeah, those are the ingredients to being a decent person.
Yeah.
That's me. Oh
yeah.
my god.
It's like either you can be empathetic or you can just fuck off.
We don't make the rules, okay?
Like,
we don't make the
that's
rules.
just what it is.
It is what it is.
Oh my God.
How are we doing, chat? How's everybody feeling on other than sad, obviously, Lauren? How's everybody doing? Jamie, thank you for gifting that sub to Bree.
That's
Well, thank you.
That's 2020 in a nutshell. How are we all feeling other than the obvious sadness that's taking over our bodies?
I mean, Mercury is in Gatorade, or is it Pluto?
Did you say Gatorade?
I said Gatorade. I think Mercury hit another Gatorade, and I think that's why everyone is like fucked up this morning.
Yeah, our chat is real
sense.
slow today. Like nobody's like. It's fair. It's all good.
They're waking up still.
They're just waking up. Everybody
Right.
I think is waking up still because I think Jamie was up until like 3 a.m.
Jesus Christ.
I was up until 4. It was a mistake.
Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I stayed up after we got done talking. I forgot what I was doing though. I think I was on TikTok, and like when you're on TikTok, time blurs.
It really does. It really does.
You gotta look at one TikTok and then you look back up at the clock and it's just like, nigga, it's been a year. I mean, like, dude, it's been a year.
It's like what was it? It's like, remember back in like the early to mid 2000s when Wikipedia came out and you'd fall into a Wikipedia hole?
Mm-hmm.
That's what TikTok is now.
Yeah.
Oh, Jamie was playing Smash Brothers. Like,
Yeah.
I also recently just got Smash Brothers, and that fucking adrenaline you get every time a new character comes and you have to fight them to get them, that can keep you up for hours.
Yeah. I remember when he got it for the last one for DS, and he was just like, he was up for like literally, like he got all the characters in just a day straight of playing. Oh, AJ's up. Who's your kid's up?
Yeah. Yeah, AJ, I already know you gonna fuck me up in Smash. I just got it. Give me some time to get good, and then I promise you, I'll deliver you the ass whooping that you deserve.
Ooh.
Okay, but who's your main in Smash?
Kid Link.
Nice. Okay.
My second is Sonic.
Mm.
I feel like I'll be a judge. Bree, you got something to say?
I ain't got nothing to say. I'm just over here in my corner.
Ugh, Kirby.
Yeah, Jamie's a Kirby main. It's hilarious. He loves Kirby so much.
Kirby's a good character in that game, okay?
I'm bad at Smash.
Oh, you will get thoroughly washed. See, AJ, you trying. Alright, you trying it and you about to get it. Alright, you trying it, you at the store, I'm buying it, and you about to purchase an ass whooping. With young Link and Sonic. Bro, you are lucky we on the internet. You lucky we on the internet.
Did that ever matter before? Did that ever matter?
Let me try and sound tough. Alright, let me try and sound tough. I need this. I'm a short fella. I gotta sound tough on the internet. It's the only place.
So, did everyone see my gift battle with Swords Fall the other night?
I did.
Can I talk about one of the funniest threads I've seen in a minute?
It was so stressful, but I loved it. I loved every single part of it because you said you're trying to seem like you're tough, and he kept calling me a tsundere. And for people that don't know what a tsundere is, it's like an anime archetype where the girl seems like she has like a hard exterior, but on the inside she's actually like soft AF and like has feelings.
I'm pointing at Noir apparently. Because that's also Noir.
No, I'm Yandere. I'll fucking kidnap you. Because nobody else can notice you, senpai. You're mine, senpai. But you like all these other fellas' Instagram pictures.
Bananarama. Bananarama.
Damn, she got it out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, AJ, it's funny because I think me and Noir are about the same size.
The safety word is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Let's go.
Nah.
No.
Nah. At that point, I'm gonna just push your ass off of me. Get the hell off.
I love how this is what we devolved into, and we haven't even done introductions yet.
The show is wild.
Oh damn!
What
did I need to get a mug or something? I feel like I need something. Hold on.
I mean, I've got this one. We've got matching mugs.
Hey.
I got a candle.
But there was wine in this. I need to wash it. I was drinking wine out of this the other night.
I have, you know what? Since we started with lewd talk, I got a question. Have you ever actually been in the situation where safety words were where a safe word was employed?
Yep.
I have never. Because I'm a sweet, chaste, virginal summer child.
Mm-hmm. Do I need to pull up receipts really quick? Hold on.
Hey, hold on. Hey, shit.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Cut a mic.
We're just gonna go on a 5-minute break real quick. No intros yet. I thought I was a little late, not on time. Yeah.
So y'all, this is gonna be NSFW, just let you know.
put a fucking technical difficulty
Hide
screen
your
up real
kids.
quick.
Hide your kids.
Wasn't there a story that you said that your date
they
had
had plastic
down?
down. And like a
Yeah.
toolbox.
Yeah, and I said no safety words were employed because,
You left
I play
before
on
it got
hard
to.
mode.
Wait. Wait. They had plastic down and a toolbox?
I really gotta stop telling my stories on Twitch.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, I left. It was too real for me.
Good?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
There's never a good situation when somebody's got like 12 different lubes. Like, I was like, no, nothing needs to be that lubricated.
It was just like a tool belt of lubes.
She was like Batman. She had all the gadgets.
Ooh.
I'm not lying to y'all when I tell you that she had this, like, it looked like a horse saddle.
Oh, I know what that is.
Like
don't ask me. Yeah, don't ask me why I know what that is, but I know what you're talking about. It's a thing.
Got a lot of questions for you there.
The simultaneous sips was
Honestly, it was perfect. It was perfect.
A lot of questions for you.
A lot of questions.
Yeah. So we're just 15 minutes into this. No introductions. Bree, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, where we can find you, what you do?
So you can find me on the gram, and also on Twitter at Breeedo_, without the underscore on the gram. And I am a member of the TTRPG community, and kind of the LARP community. It's a touchy subject right now. I might rant about it later, but yeah, I do a lot of things. I have 2 merch shops that I'm like trying to do things with. One of them I just released like over a month ago. Like maybe it's already been 2 months. What's time?
I think it's only been a month.
It's been a month? Okay, yeah. I'm terrible at time and like time frames. But it's basically like a beast line. It's entitled Social Justice Beast, and I have like a lot of different products on there. If you want to check it out, it's pinned to my Twitter profile. And my other one is Noir has a shirt on, which is great.
Actually, I got something from both.
Oh, it did. Oh. Perfect segue. The other one is titled Here to Stay, and it's a charity collection for POC TTRPG folks. And whenever someone buys merchandise from that shop, all of the proceeds go to content creators of color in the community. So yeah, that's the link in my Twitter bio. So yeah, I'm just trying to like do things and be a person. I have some projects coming up that's super exciting. I can't really talk about one of them, but I'm real excited about it.
That's how you know you were the good shit when you got that NDA.
And I'm just gonna say that it's gonna be my first time GMing on a stream, but that's all I'm gonna say about that. And yeah, I don't know. I'm also an affiliate of Swords Fall RPG. If you haven't checked out Brandon's stuff, please do. Go on his Twitter, go on the website. It is a beautiful game, and it's a beautiful world as well. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
And seriously, Sword Fall's merch is glorious.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, you don't need to know everything about the lore in order to appreciate the designs he has in there.
Ooh,
like, I've got a romantically
I have a phone
Yeah,
case.
look, it's
Yep.
fucking gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. It's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Like I've got the romantically interested in knives shirt. It's just a logo of a heart with like knives crossed. It's so fucking nice. Like
Mhm.
I need to get some more shit from Swordfall for sure.
Same.
I need
Yeah,
all the
just-
tri-top things.
that tri-top.
Yes!
Like everybody's in love
It's
with
so
it.
cute.
It's like my entire
Like,
life.
and the thing is, just to give some more roses to somebody who's earned them. Brandon takes care of his artists. Like recently, he just had a competition
Yeah.
of we'll see artists and creators, and everybody involved, not the winners, but everybody involved got some money, and that's the kind of shit that we want to see in the TTRPG community. Brandon is really good at putting his money where his mouth is and modeling the behavior that other companies should follow.
So I participated in that art contest, and yes, I can attest to the fact. I can attest to the fact that every single one of us got paid, and like he had like, I don't want to quote this wrong, but he had a good handful. I'll say this: he had a good handful of like runner-ups or like special recognitions, and even they got like a little bit more prizes too. So yeah, he's very good about giving back to especially people that are like trying to make a name for themselves. He I hate this word, but he always pays attention to the underdogs and the people that are just trying to like gain footing, and he pushes them forward always, and he's so supportive. The way I compare him is that he's your favorite uncle at the cookout, basically. He will always be here like cheerleader. He'll always be there to listen. Like he's really really cool, wholesome dude.
Good people. Like I love everything that I've seen over there.
And if you are a troll, he will fucking wreck your day.
Oh my god.
He will wreck your life.
I think he has a line of merch specifically about the fact he wrecks trolls. And I'm not even kidding. Like I think it's like come for the art, stay for the arguments, or something like so. It's something like that. Like, and I want that
What
shirt.
was it? Is like my flame post hit so hard, people think they're actual violence.
Like, and that brings me back to the topic that I wanted to talk about, which is one of the funniest threads I've seen in a long time on Twitter, which is like, Bree, you posted something as simple as, I need somebody to tell Brandon to stop.
Yeah.
And this dude came to White Knight, not understanding the context of what Bree was saying, which was just like, it'd be like if I was like, could somebody tell Anita to knock it the fuck off? Like, me and Anita are friends. If I say that, clearly I'm joking.
Right.
It'd be like if somebody came in and was just like, fuck Anita, like just coming in,
Be like,
WWE
whoa.
throwing it, like, well, I'll tell you what, Brandon better fucking knock it the fuck off. And like the tag team of Bree going in on this dude and Brandon just sitting back like a proud sensei, like, yes, give it to him.
Here's the thing. I always brag about like, I'm gonna put people in their place, especially if they embarrass me in front of God and Twitter. But then usually when it happens, I'm like, oh God. No. This time, I kept dragging him back in the room. Every time he kept trying to leave, I said, you're not going to be done until I tell you you're going to be done. Ooh, I was so angry.
It was because he kept trying to do that thing where it's just like, well, I'm going to leave the bigger man because da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm like, no, you ain't. And then he was like, it's okay. I'm going to take care of the problem permanently or some stupid shit like that. And those people that hey, audience who is watching, do not use mental illness and suicide to make people feel bad about themselves.
That's
because that makes you the worst person. That makes you the worst person. And I will not feel sorry for you. Like I won't. Ooh. Ooh, I'm still angry. I'm still angry. It's been like 3 days.
I'm sorry, but that post had me lolling for like a good 15, 20 minutes.
That was a
like,
milestone.
I was like, he really going in on him. Like, I heard X go give it to you as I was reading. I was like, God damn. He's dead. Let him go. He's dead.
Stop!
And
He's already dead.
What was really scary is that I think Brandon like stepped away for a little bit. He was doing something, and I just kept going. I'm like, Brandon ain't even gotta be here. I got this. Like,
I can sum up all of Brandon's responses in that thread with one movement. It was just this.
Just the reflection, the nod.
That's all it was.
And then I think the words "finish him."
Bro, I be living for those. Like, I hate that they come, but like when people start to go in on trolls, because I don't do that. Like I try not to do that. So when I see other people do it, I'm like, well.
See, I don't usually do either. I usually just like send one response and then I ignore them for the rest of the time. But this dude,
he came at you with 2 different accounts. Like, didn't even hide
two different
accounts.
And then he tried
about that.
No, and he tried to deny it. He was like, I am a completely different person. I'm like, no, you aren't. You literally just gave yourself away in the first tweet. And then literally he tagged Brandon and he's like, why don't you go look at the original tweet that Breeedo tweeted? And he was like, I was tagged in it. What do you mean? What does that mean?
And then had the nerve to apologize to Brandon.
In DMs.
Not me.
In
I'm
DMs.
like, you fucking coward motherfucker.
And then Brandon said, screenshot. You ain't about to do this shit.
Oh my God.
He ruined his
really,
night.
y'all should look up this thread because it's free entertainment. Just because if you watch this show, you know how we feel about that guy. And this was that guy of the highest order, and watching him get WWE Tag Team via Twitter, oh, it was so good.
We ruined his night, his life, his vibe, scalped him. Like, oh my God.
Since this is the first episode, since this has come up, I do want to give a quick shout out to Tanya and I Need Diverse Games. Me and Breeedo were chosen to receive funding from them. Suckers! No.
Congrats! Like, I think I've told you this, but I think I'll tell you this on the air. Is like, congratulations, you two both really fucking deserve it.
Thank you.
I'm flattered, especially when you take a look at the names on there. There are some really established folks, and there's a lot of talented up-and-comers that I look forward to checking out. I highly recommend, and I'm gonna put the tweet.
The twink?
The tweet! The
Woo.
tweet!
Woo.
The tweet! Oh shit! Shit! Let's try that again from the top. Let's forget that part ever happened. Hey, since this is the first episode, I want to give a shout out to I Need Diverse Games and Tanya for selecting us to be part of the funding for I Need Diverse Games. I'm going to put the tweet in the chat, so that you can take a look at all the people all the awardees who won, and give them a follow, because they're going to be coming out with fantastic stuff. They've been coming out with fantastic stuff before the funding, and money unfortunately makes everything better because we live in a capitalist system run by the birds and the bourgeoisie. So
The birds work for the bourgeoisie.
So I'm gonna put that link in there. Please give everybody their follow. The lower their follower account, the more you should follow them. And don't just follow and leave. Interact, hype them up, follow their content, support their content, retweet their content. Be active in their communities, because trust me, they had a group of really experienced and really brilliant people take a look at them, and they all got a seal of approval, and that's not easy.
Mhm.
So please give them a follow.
Bless you, AJ. Good morning, Sphinx.
Of course, you would clip the tweet comment, you son of a bitch. That's gonna fall.
We knew. I think I also, while you were talking, I mouthed out the words "clip that."
Wow, Anita, you know what? The betrayal.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
But yeah, so like I should give Cypher of Tear, also give her a follow. Just everybody involved with the round table, just show them some love, show them our appreciation. And yeah, with that we can move on to whatever other nonsense we're about to get into today.
Are we still on our best behavior this morning? Looks like clip titled Twink. No, we were definitely aren't.
Nope.
Via Noir already fighting. Yo, and can I just say, like, I love that our audience is black as fuck. What's up, Lucia? What's up, Speaks? We just out here. Oh shit.
Out here.
Out here trying to fight me. Like you forgot that I'm your GM. Did we forget about that, Lucia?
Hello,
you
kitchen.
talking like somebody that wants a couple of villains to pop up out of nowhere.
You mean like they haven't already several times?
You
and
broke my leg already.
Right? I mean, that was a whole thing.
That was episode.
Episode
might have
1.
been working out some things.
Ooh.
Like, 2 of the characters are powered by magic, and he killed magic in the first fucking episode.
I didn't kill magic. Somebody else did.
You didn't even get to breathe. Damn.
Welcome to the show, motherfuckers.
And yes, it is Thanksgiving weekend for Canadians, so happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving.
I hope your Thanksgiving isn't based on some horrendous thing that led to mass genocide like ours is. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I keeping it too real? Am I too woke?
No,
I'm not going back.
I'm actually trying to think Canadian history. Jamie, that's your minor consensus. I mean, our country is founded on stolen native land and
slavery.
I mean, most places are, sadly. And now I'm sad again.
Ours is the harvest. Ours is the harvest, and there's actually something to do with the Northwest Passage, if I remember correctly.
Oh, okay.
The failed attempt at trying to find the Northwest Passage. Maybe? I'm trying to remember that correctly.
Hopefully one day soon we celebrate the uprising that took care of the billionaire class and then brought prosperity back to America. But until that day, happy Thanksgiving.
You know, I don't think that day's gonna happen in our lifetime, but I mean, just keep hope alive.
I swear to God, if these motherfuckers vote for Trump again. All right, so anyways. That's always in the back of my mind. Like, I can't talk about serious shit without that being the thought. Like, I'm terrified of November. Anytime anybody's like, I can't wait for December, I can't wait for Christmas, I'm like, why? So disappointed by America, a kid.
And there's a whole ass asteroid coming towards us November 3rd, I think, and it's like 6 feet wide, so it's not gonna do anything. But the mere fact that an asteroid is gonna hit right around Election Day, you know.
The aliens gotta ride on something to the invasion.
The aliens are sick of our shit, okay? They've been sick of our shit. I'm like, honestly, just take me. Like, just take me now. I'm done.
Like, just fuck it. Like, let's
honestly, like, I'm done.
Either aliens are coming or this dumb motherfucker's gonna rush the vaccine and it's gonna cause the zombie apocalypse. Like, we see it coming, so let's just get it going.
But here's the tea, though. I have been ready for the zombie apocalypse since 6th grade. You're laughing, but I'm so serious. I have a plan.
I'm gonna tell you this much. I know that I'm not gonna survive the zombie apocalypse. So the second there's a zombie sighting, hey, you can quote me on this more than Rachel. I am going to wild out. The second the news goes, there's a guy eating a guy in the street. We don't know what's going on. I'm like, oh, okay, time to wild out. Like, you know, back in 2016, when the bath salts accident happened, I thought the zombie apocalypse was coming, and it has always been my plan to wild out. So I might have made mistakes that day. I might have jumped the gun. I might have said some things I couldn't take back. Destroyed some relationships, but you know what? That's the cost of being prepared.
But you know, hey, we're here now. We have grown. We have learned from our mistakes, and we won't do that shit again, right? Right?
I'm telling you, if a news report comes out that somebody ate a dude, I'm just saying some of y'all go get some weird messages in your DMs like, yo, we ain't got much time left, so you trying to smash or what? I'm fat and slow.
Bananarama. Bananarama. Bananarama.
I'm trying to get it in
right out. My drink just about went right through my nose.
It's like, damn, can you let me shower for hold on?
We ain't got time. I'm fat and slow. These zombies out here.
I need my wipes. I need my wipes.
Husho, I just know when I go to Chicago or Noir comes to New York, we're going to just aggressively hug each other and drink.
Yeah.
So
unless the zombie apocalypse coming, because then shit might get weird. Like, yo, you kind of cute. What's up?
It's like, bro,
I gotta experience all the things before the zombies eat
bro,
me. Is what I'm saying.
I saw you once in a Walmart. What you mean? Like, let's smash anyway. Let's go.
I'm about to be braved in a motherfucker. I ain't got time for subtweets. I ain't got time to hit that I think you cute. We gotta get it.
Oh,
aliens were about to invade, saw what was going on. It's like, no, we're good.
We good. We good. I was just kidding. I was just playing.
It's like I'm actually with Nora on this. I might do some things.
What's going on? You're gonna
do some shit like that. Find out it's a false alarm. Says Sphinx.
Yeah, that's what happened in 2016. It was real awkward.
I might do some things. I love
if Florida ate another dude's face, I was certain we were starting the zombie apocalypse. I was like, wow, bath salts make zombies. Didn't see that coming. Let's get it in. Time to get freaky.
Not survival, not fighting, not your life.
I know I'm not
but getting it in.
Look, you see me roll in TTRPG games. I'm not lucky. I'm not athletic. And I'm not particularly aggressive. I'm not going to survive the zombie apocalypse. So before I go, I'm trying to blow some backs out, is all I'm saying. Oh, making Anita make that face is why I'm on this show. That's why. Look, who am I going? Look, you see The Walking Dead. Right, who am I in The Walking Dead? I'm this guy. And I know that. So, like,
Sphinx said, go out with a bang.
There it is. That's how we
There it is. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's like if it starts in Florida, we'll be fucked because we won't know if it's just because it just looks like typical behavior.
I mean, that's true. Look,
not
all
wrong.
I'm saying is that if I'm not a pantsless zombie, I failed.
Ooh.
That's
See, Noir, you want some different shit. I don't know about all that. Like, I'm trying to survive.
Bree's over here trying to survive. I'm like, nah, fuck that.
no, fuck that, and fuck that, and fuck that, and fuck that.
Look, I'm not trying to deal with zombies and racism. I'm opted out.
I'd rather deal with zombies. I would rather deal with zombies. Let's be honest.
But you know you're gonna have to deal with both. Like, look, as much as I hate to admit it, these crazy militia yahoos, they gonna last a little bit longer than I want them to. And I'm not trying to deal with them and zombies. So I'm just gonna fuck my way out. Bye. They can have it. I don't want it. I want to go home.
I want to go home. I want to go home. Mm-mm.
Oh my god. Okay. So, this has been a wild ride so far. How has it only
been 15 minutes?
How has it only been
3-hour show?
It's a 3-hour show. And we're like 30 minutes in, and this is where we're at. This is great.
Bananarama has been called upon like at least 8 times.
At least 8 times already. It's fine.
I'm not used to hearing the whole word said at once, so I'm a little upset.
Banana.
Usually it's
So this was nice. Go ahead, like, and subscribe.
Fair. Thank you so much, Bree, for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. This is probably the shortest morning ritual you've had, but that's okay.
I'm kidding.
You're not, though. That's the problem.
But if anything, you should know that I'm just talking trash, because the one time I did get into a situation where Bananarama might have been a thing, I ran.
Yeah.
I tried to fight Batman.
So you talk a lot of you talk a lot about wanting to be beat up and shit, but you really like the soft girls.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't like where this conversation's going. We're gonna change the subject. We're not analyzing me. Morning.
Those receipts. Hold on.
Yeah.
Cut the mic. Cut the mic right now.
Grab those receipts. Let's
see. What's ridiculous is that the South and Midwest is gonna be even more dangerous during the apocalypse because of the militia. Yeah, I'm not fucking with that crazy shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah.
Just gonna opt out of the zombie apocalypse.
Hopefully I'll be on the East Coast by then, because I'm not staying here. For the apocalypse.
I do know that if the zombie apocalypse comes down, you'll probably be safest hanging out with Punkle Nix, because that man. he will literally end the apocalypse himself.
Nix is prepared.
Nix is prepared.
Or what happened to him? Camaraderie on liking women who will beat the shit out of him. Don't listen to Anita.
You like the soft girls? Is that your thing?
I don't know where these lies, this slander is coming from, but I look at me, Hoosier. We're in this together. All right. You know what I look for in a lady? I look for a sense of humor. You know, I look to make sure that we can have conversations, and I look to see if she can beat me the fuck up. All right, those are the 3 things I look at.
Let's talk about this for a second. Let's unpack this. No,
let's not.
No. We're here. We're queer. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I don't like where this is going.
You look for a Sundari. Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Let's get it all.
We were talking about this last night, and you said oh, well, yeah, it's the soft girls, but it's the soft girls that can hit the fucking hardest.
Damn, we out here. We really are.
Yep, we're doing this.
We really doing this.
Doing this live.
So I'm gonna post some screenshots in the comments.
Go for it.
Wait, hold on. We don't need receipts.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that to you. I ain't gonna put you on blast like that. I ain't gonna drag you down.
I'll put myself on blast. Look, if you follow Bree on Instagram, you better have some water near you. I'll tell you that much, because I've seen thirst traps.
Discord.
This is a thirst weapon of mass destruction right there. Like, I don't go to Instagram very often. So one time I go to Instagram and you have this gorgeous picture of you, and I'm like, my day is ruined. This is the best part of my day right here, and I just woke up. Everything else is going downhill from here. Like, I had a good day at work, and I'm like, this fucking sucks. All my clients are like, you know what, we ain't got shit for you. And I'm like, could have been yesterday, you stupid sons of bitch. I had a D&D game go really great, and I'm like, this doesn't matter. It's all pretend. These are lies we're telling. Like, you ruined my day.
I'm sorry I ruined your day.
It's okay. But
Rip.
Seriously though, your pictures are gorgeous, and I
you.
love my shit.
Thank you. I'm trying to accept compliments. It is hard.
Who you telling? Oh shit! Nobody needs to see how hard I just fucked up right now.
What happened?
We don't need to talk about it.
No. We exposing you. What happened? Tell the world.
There's a mighty spill.
Ooh.
I don't know how to give compliments either. It's the thing. So I'm over here like nervously like, okay, you're real pretty. I think you're cute. Fuck!
Lauren, have a good day outside. Best of luck to you. I just like how, like, you were talking about how she ruined your day with thirst pictures, and then you come up with a hand that has white on it. Fuck.
Oh, wow! It's coffee. It's frozen coffee. I am not... Jeez. This is morning ritual gone wild, folks. Shit. Oh, boy. So we can continue discussing all the things.
From my eyes.
Oh, shit.
We're an hour in. We got
to
this.
make it.
We're so good. We've got this.
This is the first episode that's felt like a challenge. It's just like, can we go 3 hours without me fucking up? The answer so far is a hearty no.
It's a hard no.
Morning ritual wet and wild.
It's on par with the show. This is on brand.
It is on brand.
Last episode, there was a clip entitled "Getting into Incest and Fetishes."
I'm sorry. What?
I mean, I can explain that. It's not that we were getting into it. It's more like I'm complaining because I don't know why all these stepbrother and sister videos are so popular all of a sudden. White people are wilding, but I can't even say that anymore because now they got black ones, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Who's doing this? Why is incest popular now? And it's on all the shows. All of them. Like, it makes watching Umbrella Academy uncomfortable because it's just like, they're siblings.
I hate the trope of, they're adopted, so it makes it fine. I'm like, no,
it
still doesn't make it fine.
Nope.
Right, and
still, brother and sister.
And it's super insulting to people who have been adopted, or like, it's just a whole mess.
Yeah, like, I'm looking at you, Flash. That's another one that does that shit.
Dexter did that.
Yeah, Dexter does it. Ooh.
Like, ugh.
And then
I think this has been a fetish for people for some time, and then Game of Thrones came out. They're like, we got the green light. We're mainstream now, baby.
Yeah, Lauren adopted and very uncomfortable with it.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. I
don't like
shit.
it. It's so stupid.
Get out of my Pornhub and get out of my TV.
And also, you know, sexualizing teenagers is a thing now. So
yeah, that's
like,
real gross. Real gross.
I'm like, what's wrong with our country? I don't understand.
So, I'm trying to think of a good segue to get into like other topics.
Yeah, where can you go from incest? Let's find out.
LARP. So, I have been waiting to go on this rampage for a very long time.
Let's
get it.
And I'm gonna drop names. I'm gonna drop all the receipts because I'm waiting till you get it all out of your system.
You'll be waiting a long time.
Fair.
But I'm with you. Let's go.
Yes, we are spilling tea, AJ. We are spilling tea. So, the past 2 weeks have been really not okay for the LARP community because Moonrise LARP games, a lot of stories started coming out about them and like the horrendous shit that they've done to like thousands of people. And I was gone for like a week. I was in the hospital for like a week, and then I didn't have my phone either. And so when I came back, I just see all these messages saying, hey, have you seen what's going on with Moonrise? Have you read the stories? Like, someone put out a statement about one of the people that works for it. And I'm like, oh shit. So I started like looking into it, and like this document was probably like 7 pages long of like 11-point font of just stories from people. And yeah, and some of it was tokenization and racism, and there was some sexual harassment stuff happening. There was like gaslighting, manipulation, abuse. There was like their facilities didn't have, you know, the things like, the Chicago theater community has this thing called Not in Our House, and it guarantees the safety of like actors there, and it guarantees the safety of production staffs and whatnot. And it's just like a bunch of rules set in place so that theaters up there don't be on the shit. And essentially, Otherworld Theater Company and Moonrise, they kind of broke almost every single one. So now there's this huge thing going on, and it was just one of those things where usually as a person of color, you don't realize that you're going through something until you start hearing other stories about it. And so I didn't realize that I was being tokenized until I actually like sat down and I thought about it, and I'm like, oh shit, because during Albion, which is like their wizard school LARP, I made a video for it, I did photography for it, and I basically like hyped it up. If anyone...
Yeah, that's what got me interested in Moonrise, honestly.
Yeah, and like...
I mean, it looks like such a wonderful experience.
No, and it's so fucking frustrating because it was a good experience for a lot of people, and it was really great. And like, it was sad because then I had other people saying that, you know, Albion wasn't that great for me, and Albion wasn't all that it was talked up to be. And so like I had to delete my video. The video was like 40 minutes long. I spent like 3 days putting it together, and then I had to edit, I think, over like 200 or 300 pictures that I took. And I basically wiped all that out of my hard drive. Like I took everything that had to do with Albion off of my Instagram because like I don't have time for it. And quite frankly, I'm tired of these all white LARP companies thinking that they can get away with this shit, because now the creator, her husband, and then another board member, they've all gone into hiding. And I'm like, that just shows how privileged you are, because you can literally run away from your problems and not have to deal with the consequences. And Otherworld put out this half-assed apology or whatever. It really wasn't an apology, because every time someone came to them with a problem, they were kind of like, oh, well, we're sorry you feel that way, but here's why it didn't happen. And here's why you actually don't have a problem, other than, genuinely apologizing. So it's just a whole mess. And right now I'm collecting stories from other POC people that have been affected by this. And it's just
That
it,
really,
it's a lot. It's a lot.
that really sucks.
Yeah.
That really sucks. I just found out that I live right by
Mm-hmm.
Otherworldly Theater, and so I
Mm-hmm.
was like, as soon as COVID's over, I'm about to go full. And now it's just like,
That is a lot.
that
Mm-hmm.
sucks. That
Mhm.
sucks.
And that's just like the surface version of everything.
Yeah, right, Bude. The we're sorry you feel that way. It's not
I mean,
a fucking apology.
It's not. It's not.
I mean, I have had some really shitty LARPing experiences, and it sucks because it's just like LARPing itself is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you ever have the chance to LARP with a group that you know is solid, take it.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is, like, there aren't any LARPing communities that I'm aware of that have equal representation in the ownership
Mm-hmm.
with POCs.
Yeah.
And so with a lot of the LARPing communities that I've been in, when they see like me sign up or other Black folks sign up, it's like it's a boon to our company because we can say diverse.
Mm-hmm.
They don't treat you any better for getting that bonus.
Mm-hmm.
And as a PLC, you still have to put in everything that everybody else is putting in. But now they can tout you and put you in all the pictures and shit. And
Yep.
and that's frustrating.
Mhm.
It really is. It really does suck. I mean, at some point we've got to fix it.
Yep.
And in the hope is, and what I'm excited about is that the TTRPG community was just as toxic, if not more, in my opinion, as the LARPing community is now about 10, maybe let's even go back and say 5 years ago. I think the more people like you call attention to it, the more the POC community that does LARP is going to take notice, and somebody's going to fix this shit because it needs to be fixed, because
Yeah.
LARPing is too amazing of an activity to give to white folks.
Well, and like I'm not the kind of person that tiptoes around things, especially when people have done shit like this repeatedly to thousands of people. Oh, I'm gonna say their name. I'm gonna name drop, like, because I feel like a lot of people are very scared that they're gonna lose their reputation, or they're going to be looked at as, oh, I'm slandering this other person. But when you have all of this evidence, like it is like hard evidence in a PDF file right now that all of this stuff happened. We can't be complacent about it. Like we have to speak up. We have to say details. We have to talk about it because
Yeah.
So,
I mean, and especially with LARPing, because that is an investment.
yeah.
That is a lot of hard-earned money going to an organization that doesn't see you as a person. So I can't speak for anybody else. My personal worst experience with LARPing was with the company Nero. It was just, it was not great. It was not treated well, and they had a subsect of individuals in there that were actively racist. So yeah, it's just, and the thing is, like, they knew it. It was just like, well, just don't fuck with them. That just don't involve yourself with those players. And I'm like, you're asking a black guy to be in the woods with racists.
Absolutely not. Have you seen Get Out? Have you seen Get Out?
A lot of good things can happen for me out here.
Yeah.
So
Apologies need to include an acknowledgement of wrongdoing, not an empty expression of sympathy. You're right, Bude.
Mm-hmm.
And it sucks to think that there are privileged people that think that it's okay to just say, okay, I'm just gonna bounce when everyone is in the house that's burning.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what they did, and they're fucking cowards, and they still haven't come forward with anything. Like, it makes me so angry. And, like, I didn't really express this when I was in Valhalla. If anyone saw, it was a virtual LARP that I was a part of, and it was my first time being an NPC. And at first, Tiffany Schaefer, who is one of the people that kind of ran and hid, she was the artistic director, and she stepped down from her own company, which I don't get how that works, whatever. She asked me at the last minute to be an NPC, and I was like, okay, cool. And then she proceeded to say, oh, I'm gonna write your class up for you. And I was like, I thought that was already done. And then she wrote it up, and then she was like, so this is kind of the last ship that I came up with, and XYZ. And I was like, okay, cool. And during the entire process, I was brushed off. Like, my story didn't really get as much attention as everyone else's. And mind you, I was the only Black NPC. And anytime I would ask a question, she would kind of, gloss over it and then just move on to someone else. And then, like, even when we were having our one-on-one meeting together, talking about how to thread everything together, it seemed like all of my ideas were not her ideas. So, like, I ended up having to do her ideas, and like, and it was just, at the time, I didn't realize it was a thing. Like, I didn't realize it was happening. I kept second guessing myself, and I was like, maybe this is all in my head. Maybe this isn't happening. But as it kept going, like, all of the NPCs did a recap after every single rehearsal, or like every single episode. And there was a few times where I got skipped, and we were just like, okay, the meeting's over. And I'm just sitting there like, do I get a chance to talk about what I want to talk about? Because I have a lot of questions. And it was a lot. And I mean, with Albion, they used all the Black players as poster children, especially me. And it was because I was new. I was a new face in LARP, and I was the photographer for the event, and it was just, it's a lot.
That is a lot. It's really shitty that you had to have that experience, and that you had to water yourself down for someone else's bad ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and especially with Valhalla, because I remember feeling like shit that I missed that, because, like, 1, it looked amazing. 2, you looked amazing. 3, I was very interested in the story, and like, you kept posting about it, and like, that's how I knew about it. It's because you were putting in the work to be like, hey, this is a thing. Mm-hmm. Everybody should check it out. And like, the thing that gets people to watch a show or to follow a link is actual enthusiasm. Like, to me, like, I can put 1,000 posts out saying I'm gonna be here, follow me, but people can tell when you're really enthusiastic and when you really mean it. And I felt that in each one of your posts, and that's why I constantly was like, how can I make my schedule work so I could do this? And I couldn't.
Yeah. And
I watched the advertising for Valhalla, and you were the most efficient. And I'm not just saying that because I know you. I'm not just saying that because you're here, but you genuinely were the most efficient advertisement for Valhalla. And the fact that the person that's working that hard to get people interested gets ignored, gets like sidelined, that's unfucking acceptable. And it continues a trend that I'm noticing of people not understanding the value of their team. And I just it's a theme that's constant and it's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know why you were overlooked. Anybody that's paying attention should have seen, like, yo, this is obviously one of the this is one of the people that's bringing people in. But like, I know why. I know why. You and I, we both know why. But I just, it's always so mind-boggling to me that people can be so stupid and prejudiced that they hurt their own interest. And that's it's bewildering. It really is. Sorry to just rant, but yeah, it's just
the fact that you can put together a team that's super stellar and you know that the people are enthusiastic and hustling their butt off for a project, but just to get swept over to the side.
It's prejudice and ego.
It is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what it was.
I mean, because I'm sure she thought, well, my idea is better, so we're just gonna go with my idea.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you serious?
Well, that's how she is with everything. Apparently, it's just a matter of being in control all the time. And when you're running a company and when you're running a company of artists, especially, it's all about collaboration. Like, you should have learned that when, you started learning about theater, and when you started to think about having a company, you should know that art in general, not just theater, is all about collaboration. So it's like, if you don't have that basic premise of everything, then everything that you're going to do is just going to start caving in, because you can only control so much as one person. And thankfully, all the other NPCs were super nice and they were super sweet. And with Valhalla, we had to write our own scripts. We had to write our own stories. It wasn't given to us. And that kind of made it stressful too, because I had never written a script in like LARP format, per se. And I mean, it's not too far off from like GMing, because I mean, you do have to plan for different routes depending on what your players do, and you have to be prepared for anything. But like, it was literally being thrown into the ocean without anything to grab onto. Like, it was just constant drowning, basically. But yeah, I hyped that company up, and the fact that so many other people did, and now we all look like idiots. So that is literally how it is.
Well, I mean, I would say that I don't think that you all look like idiots. I think that you fought for something on the promise of a product that somebody switched at the last second. Mm-hmm. What the Valhalla that you were advertising, I strongly believe is what you were presenting. An interactive LARPing experience, so people who miss LARPing could have that feeling again, Mm-hmm. And that's what I was sold on, like, because I miss LARPing, and everything about the setting, like this futuristic spaceship with Viking type feel, like with the red face paint and everything. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be dope. It's like Game of Thrones meets Star Trek. I'm here for it. Mm-hmm. And like, I have been in productions where you have such a vision of what you're doing, and you see the potential of it so clearly that it blinds you to the reality that you're in. Mm-hmm. Because you're like, okay, this is bad, but in the grand scheme of things, it'll look like this, so it's kind of worth it. Mm-hmm. Like, I can deal with this nagging annoyance, because in the long run, I know that with what I'm doing and with what the team around me is doing, ultimately we're gonna make something great, something that a lot of people enjoy, and we're gonna put a lot of smiles on a lot of faces. So I can endure this negging, but there comes to a point where it's so constant and it's so present that you have to start to do the arithmetic. What you see in what could be the final product shouldn't come at a personal cost.
Mm-hmm.
And we're artists. At the end of the day, we're artists, and we want that masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
But it's we have to
The work you put in and what you get out of it need to at least be equal.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can't put more into something than you get out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if it starts
That
costing you
hurts.
other things, other opportunities, other projects,
That shit fucking hurts. I mean,
it does. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it got to a point where, like, I didn't even want to. After a certain point, I didn't even want to like do it anymore because it was just so much energy. I mean, LARPing over a webcam, people would think that it's easy, but it's not because I mean, like, thankfully with Valhalla and the theme that it had, like, technology was our best friend, and so we got to play with all that like really cool effects and everything. But like having to show up to like 3-hour rehearsals to talk about stuff over a webcam, it's just like, oh my god, like it's so much energy and so much work. And sorry, I'm looking up the chat.
bye, Lauren. We'll see you later.
Bye, Lauren. I don't know you. Bye-bye.
Lauren's awesome. She teaches swords.
Oh, nice. But yeah, like I hate to say this, but I kind of put up a facade because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make the best out of the situation, and you know, I'm gonna like post really cool pictures. I'm gonna like put Cole out there because I love my character, and I was like, I'm not gonna show people how miserable I am, but I'm gonna keep hyping it up as much as possible, stay positive. But yeah.
Yeah.
I hate how much I relate to this. Like,
Yeah.
I'm listening to this story and I just start checking boxes.
Yep.
I mean, the thing is, it's just like the most frustrating part is you like, for me at least, it's just like, if I were in charge of this production, I know how far I could take it. So I don't see how you're fucking this up. Like,
Right.
That's what's frustrating for me. It's just like, I see the team we have, I see the tools we have, there should be no way that you're fucking this up the way that you are.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I think what that is, it really is a blessing. I think what that is there's something inside of us where we're just like, I know I can do this better. Like, I know what you got, I see what you're doing, and I can do this better. Like, I truly believe that true artists can look at the potential of things. That's what being an artist is. Like, being a musician is being able to take silence and turn it into an emotion. You know, being a musician is being able to take silence and turn it into like a sound that makes you want to fight, makes you want to dance, makes you want to fuck, whatever. Like, being a LARPer is being able to use your entire body to tell a story. Like, from the smallest smile on your face to the tiniest movement, LARPing is live action role play. So everything about you has to be part of that story. Mm-hmm. And people who get caught up in the politics and their own ego and their own ass can't really appreciate everything that goes into telling that story, and so they take shit for granted, not realizing that they are destroying their own production. It's just
Yeah. Sphinx just said bigoted and egotistical people tend to shoot themselves in the foot all the time.
Always.
Like what's gonna destroy any production is the person that is the person that made it more often than not.
And the thing is, in the moment, it doesn't feel like it, but that is actually a fucking good thing. It is a fucking good thing that these morons always show their ass at some point. Because the worst thing in the world is when one of these morons doesn't show their ass and they hit it big. That's the worst thing. So every time I'm in a production and I feel that it's going south, or I feel like something's not right here, it's like, good. I'm glad that the Spidey sense is going off, so I can get out of this motherfucker, so I don't use any of my talent, any of my sauce to make this shit hit.
Yep.
And that was a lesson. That was a lesson I had to learn the hard way. Like,
and I almost returned to Valhalla, but the reason why I didn't is because I started to do stuff with LFM, and I started to like pick up in the TTRPG community. So like I was having like scheduling issues, but I just keep imagining, I'm like, if I would have returned for chapter 2, what would have happened, you know? And like, I don't think I would have been able to get through the entire thing, to be honest. But yeah, kind of like what is something that you said, it made me think of something. A while ago, I think this was like on my past Twitter accounts that I've now since deleted. I tweeted one time, I was like, especially with Black and POC performers specifically, I said, I think the reason why some of the most beautiful artists are people of color or Black people is because we have to always try 10 times harder than the other people in the room. And if we're not perfection, then we don't get seen, we don't get looked at, we don't get the credit that we deserved. And I think that's kind of what went into it too, is that I had to paint this picture that everything was going well. And if I were to speak up against this company that I just joined, like back in January, you know, what would that do for me? It would ruin a lot of shit for me, because people, you know, were like, oh, it's Moonrise, what are you talking about? They're such nice people, they're great. But then you think, you're like, well, all of these people are coming out of the woodworks with these horror stories. So it's like, would I have been really alone? Probably not. People would have probably been like, yeah. So
I don't think that there is a single Black person that has not been told you've got to work 10 times harder to get half as much. It's some variation. Like, we've all heard that. Like, that is the mantra. And like, just to take it to a real point for a second, a lot of the things that I'm using to make my presence felt in the TTRPG community have come as a bit of a survival mechanic. I like, if somebody were to ask me at what moment were you the funniest, I know exactly when it is. I got pulled over and I was driving without insurance. Don't do that, kids. And I was starting to get arrested. And like, one cop was a little antsy, like being a little handsy. And so I just went full comedian. And like, it that disarmed them. And you know, we ended up laughing. The night was okay and I got home safe. But I understand that my sense of humor comes from my anxiety, my nervousness, from my trauma. Like, that's essentially what it is. Because everybody handles their trauma differently. And me, I've always I am the big brother to two little siblings, and when shit gets bad for the older sibling, you gotta digest that in a way where where people are okay. And so, like, when shit got bad for me, I would like just make a bigger joke out of it, like, and like that's fucked up. And like I don't wish that on anybody. But I mean, you take a look at your average black artist, like, and I'm talking mainstream. It's never really just one discipline. Like, Jamie Foxx is hilarious, but he can also sing. But he's also a brilliant piano player. But he's also a decent rapper. Like, why is it that so many of our fucking entertainers are so multifaceted all the time? It's because we gotta be. Because if like, one of my favorite musicians of all time, Nat King Cole. First black man to have his own like TV show or something like that, but they, he was just a piano player, but they're like, you gotta sing. If you want the show, you gotta sing. And so he fucking sang. It is because we don't have the luxury of just choosing, like, I want to be a model and that's it. No, it don't work that way. Like, if I want to be in the TTRPG community, I can't just be the funny guy. I can't just make music. It's just like, I gotta be able to do this, and then maybe I equal out to a mediocre white guy with pink hair. Like,
mediocre white guys.
Mediocre their way to the top.
Put me against Adam Coble any day, and I'll out-talent the shit out of him, and I don't give a shit who knows it. Like, it's just like we don't have access to the opportunities that motherfuckers get, so we've gotta have as many tools as possible to open as many doors as possible, so that maybe something hits. And it's frustrating. And like, you got a double whammy. You got a triple whammy. You are black, you are queer, and you appear femme, and that I talk to my sister, it just the stories I hear, it is just like, motherfuckers don't really understand how much harder every part of that existence makes her life, and it's frustrating, and I hate it. But I mean, I am proud to see what it pumps out. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, once my sister gets streaming, she about to fucking ruin all y'all.
Joy is going to fuck
times
everybody up.
More hilarious and talented than me. If my little gets into streaming, y'all are fucked
Jay
up.
is so good.
I'm telling y'all. And that's
Jay
the thing.
is brilliant.
And that's the thing, like, that's the only way that we benefit us is if we go into these open doors that we have to have all the talent in the world to open, with the mindset of I'm leaving this door open for everybody behind me. And that needs to be the mentality that we carry on in this space. And it's starting to pick up, so I appreciate that. I'm sorry I went on a ramble and a rant, y'all. I got a little...
Alicia just says that you're speaking the truth. That she wishes it didn't have to be that way. Everybody eats, right, Sphinx? Everybody eats.
Everybody eats.
Yeah. If you got 20,000 followers, I don't care about your 20,000 followers. I care about how many followers you are able to get somebody else. If you eat, congratulations. I'm glad you have a good meal. Who did you feed?
Who did you feed? Who did you take care of today? Like, Lex? Okay. There is this person on Twitter. Their name is Lex, and I want you to go follow them. Let me look up their username, because they are absolutely fabulous. Hold on. Oh gosh. They responded to one of my things, and I need to actually. I'll just look at.
You need to follow Lex, and then you need to go to this link, this twink, and follow all the people below.
Let me share their link to their Twitter.
Yeah, throw it in chat.
Yep, I'll throw it in the chat, and y'all, please go follow them. They are wonderful.
We need to put that on the shirt. Everybody eats. Hell yes.
Everybody eat.
Everybody eats.
You just gave me another idea for a t-shirt.
There we go.
So there we go. Everybody eats. See, that's what I don't understand about these like bigger follower Twitters. Noir, you know how I feel about them. I have expressed multiple times what I feel about the commas. The commas, yes, so many people deserve those commas. So many people deserve those commas. To name just a couple, Cypher and also Aunt PT, both of them deserve commas because they are fabulous women who have paved the way for Black creators in TTRPG community.
Tanya is Miss Everybody Eats.
Everybody eats.
Everybody
eats.
I will remain that Tanya intimidates the shit out of me, but I love her to death from a distance. But I love Tanya to death. Because I'm like, you think that Bree got Twitter hands? You think that Swordfall got Twitter hands?
I ain't got nothing.
You are not ready for Tanya's Twitter hands.
We are nobody in comparison. Like yesterday, Cypher, she literally tweeted something and she was like, I do not need she's like, I do not need validation. And then people started giving her validation. She retweeted it again
with arrows
off the comments, and she said, I do not need validation. And I was like, I want to get there one day, you know, but I don't need validation.
You don't tweet Tanya unless Tanya asks you to tweet Tanya. That's the rule.
Sphinx.
That is the rule.
Respectfully loving and terrified.
Look, Tanya, in my head, Cypher and Tier is followed by this sentence. You do not come for Cypher. You are summoned. If Cypher and Tier does not summon me, I'm not fucking with her Twitter.
It's like, hey.
Give her the peace she needs and she wants.
Like, Claudia followed Boudet back and Boudet almost fainted.
Like, I'm telling y'all, like, look, I will look, if you follow my Twitter at all, you know that I tweet wild brazy. Like, I don't give a fuck. I will say whatever the fuck I feel like in the moment. But if Taya is in the fucking chain, I have to think real hard about what I'm saying. I'm like, does each word I have to say have value? If there's one that don't got value, it ain't getting tweeted. I'm not doing it. No.
But here's the thing, though.
Shit.
Here's the thing, though. I feel like Cypher is like, I don't think she cares. She's like, you know, people are gonna be scared of me, but they ain't paying my bills, so I'm just keep going, you know? And Aunt PT, who I think it's Pleasantly Twisted or something like that.
Yeah, I know.
Her name is, yeah. She's a beast too. Oh my God.
Ooh, like, there's that whole side of Twitter that I don't fuck with. And I don't mean like I don't fuck with them in a disrespectful way. I mean, all due respect. I'm not fucking with y'all. Like, I don't want to slip and say some dumb shit because I love y'all so much.
Well, it's because they are prospering Black women.
Yes.
In an all white community, you know? They ain't got time to, you know, be complacent about this shit. And and they're not going to entertain it because they're like, we deserve to be here. We got our place to be here. And how dare you try to threaten it? How dare you try to, like, you know, question it? And the fact that people really do come at their neck sideways, thinking that they are going to come out of this alive. Like, I'm like, you have the caucasity.
Understand.
You have the
I don't
caucasity.
understand.
Like what?
Every time I see that, I'm like, do you know what you've done?
You fools!
Do you know what you've awakened, you fool?
You fools.
Like,
You
I swear to
absolute
God,
fools.
one time Cypher went so hard on somebody one time that I was not involved in this tweet thread. I don't know who was involved in this tweet thread, and yet somehow my feelings got hurt. I'm like, God damn.
Contact. It's just like a contact burn. Just sit a little too close to the flames.
Oh my God.
I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind? Like whenever I see a actually comment at Cypher, like, look, if I see somebody coming at Brandon, I'm gonna stick around and watch, cause it's gonna be fun. Like, if I see somebody coming at you, I'm gonna stick around, cause it's gonna be fun.
Just pull up a
If I
chair.
see somebody coming at Cypher, I'm running. I'm running like I said it.
I am hiding my flammable wig and running. Running.
Not today, Lord. You not catching my stupid ass in this. I'm gonna get my feelings hurt. I think not.
Yeah.
Someone said, Boo Day RPG said, just throw your phone. Shouldn't have been in the kitchen. You know how it is. You should have been in the kitchen. You should have been there.
That's exactly the energy. That's exactly the
I
energy.
hear my mom's voice. Get your ass out this kitchen.
Oh my God. That's what it is. I've got the fear of my mom in Cypher. That's why I don't fuck with, like, oh no, not again.
Well, here's my theory. Here's the thing.
The ghost of all my ass whoopings come back.
Here's the thing. The reason why people like Cypher and PT are so ruthless is because Black women are the most oppressed in this fucking country. Statistically, emotionally, economically, sociologically,
I'm surprised you didn't say in the entire world, because I feel like it's in the entire world.
In the entire world, and specifically dark-skinned Black women. Let's not get it twisted here, because colorism is definitely a thing, but that is a whole other story for a whole other day. But
I'm willing to give you the platform. Go for it.
Colorism, if y'all whiteys don't know what the fuck colorism is, look it up, because I ain't about to educate you.
Yep.
So
it's a topic where I'm gonna definitely get my feelings hurt. That's no, not because of me, but because of motherfuckers that look like me perpetuate that bullshit. I love my dark skin. Don't you do this to me. Don't you do this to me.
Listen.
I love you. Don't do
specifically Black men.
Yeah, we fucked up. We fucked up. I acknowledge it.
That's because y'all are intimidated. Y'all are scared. Yep. And y'all legitimately cannot handle Black women at their prowess, because literally Black women are some of the most intelligent, most beautiful, and most talented people on this goddamn planet. And the fact that Black men have the gall, when y'all came out of a Black coochie, a Black woman's coochie, y'all have the nerve. Y'all have the nerve, the nerve to literally say, I'm not attracted to her because she's darker and she looked like a hood rat. You look dusty. When was the last time you put chapstick on your damn lips? I don't want to.
Where's my chapstick? I love my dark skinned women. I do with my whole heart.
Ooh. Ooh.
Alicia's out here about to write a whole dissertation about how dark-skinned Black women get treated. Doesn't even like writing.
Like writing either. Me too.
And just on that topic, I would just like to say, and I know that this is like the least of the fucking complaints about colorism, but it's still one that I need to put out. Can we stop making Storm white, please? Can we stop making her light skin? Storm is from Africa, you stupid motherfuckers. I love Storm. I'm sorry. But no, that really is a thing. Like in all the music and all the hip hop music videos and all that kind of shit, rappers have just been perpetuating this whole light skin. Like,
Well,
there is a what the fuck is it called? Sexualization of light skinned black women or red bows and all that kind of shit. Yeah, it's just
and it sucks. It's one of the reasons why I don't cosplay. It's because I'm literally surrounded by light-skinned, beautiful women, and I'm like,
don't let that knock you. You fucking gorgeous. I'm not finna play these games. I'm not playing these games.
Cosign. Bree, you are divine. You're gorgeous.
We not playing that shit. The black and the berry.
No. I didn't say that. I didn't say that for compliments. I promise I didn't say that.
No.
Like,
I don't care if you said it for compliments or not. You getting them.
No, it's legitimately a thing. Like, unfortunately, we live in a world where the algorithm treats lighter skin better than dark skin. Like,
oh yeah,
there was literally that whole thread.
Yeah.
Where they would put the two pictures.
The only time I get traction is when I'm talking about my trauma or when I'm talking about like world issues. And I don't know.
Because it's not just a fetishization of light-skinned black women or dark-skinned black women. It's not just a fetishization of them. It's a fetishization of their trauma.
Alicia!
Alicia! We love you. We love you so much. Alicia makes people cry.
I love that face right now, Bree.
Alicia! Thank you!
It's like what I do.
Oh, by the way, Bree, I don't know if you hung out with Alicia at all, but Alicia is another amazing streamer.
Alicia is glorious. Yeah.
Really, really amazing, and it's just ridiculous with puns, and I hate it.
And such a good role player. Like she's been on System Shock a bunch.
System Shock a bunch.
And I think we're gonna get her in another show coming up here. That's pretty quick. But yeah. Definitely follow her on Twitch.
It really is hitting me how black as fuck our audience is. Like I didn't realize. Like, yo, I like this. Yeah. Yeah, welcome.
My favorite part about that whole rant was that how it was just like, it's just like the black women in the chat were just like, yes, go for it, and then the black men were like, nope, we fucked up, we're okay.
we fucked up. Wait.
Body blows like we earned this.
Hey. No, but really though, like. And it stems back to that toxic masculinity of the black man has to be the pillar of strength for his family, has to be the pillar of strength for his community. When here's the thing, like everyone should be on that equal playing field, but I can get into the history of things because like the slave mindset is just embedded in everything that we do. And everything that has to do with our government. But I ain't gonna go there because that's a whole history lesson and I need to get, no.
So, just if I might tag in on that for just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a character that's a black dude that uses axes that uses thunder. And I was just like, oh, he's basically a Thor knockoff. And then I started doing some character research for him. And I found out that there is a Yoruba god of thunder named Sango, who uses two axes. And it was basically followed the same color scheme as the character that I had in mind. And so I started falling into doing a little bit of research on Yoruba gods and whatnot. I am not well versed in this. This is just like a couple of nights of me going down a wiki hole. But what I found out was like a lot of our old mythology centered around women being the pillar of strength. Like for example, our Lokis from our myth, just to give the people listening some equivalency, our mischief makers were always guys who couldn't handle the fact that women were the pillars of strength. And when our myths ended well, they got checked, and everything went back to the way it was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
And when our stories ended poorly, they did not get checked, and then things got worse. And so I've started going through the different myths of Africa and Caribbean and all that kind of stuff. And ours, unfortunately, our history is not well preserved for reasons. So a lot of it comes from word of mouth.
Mm-hmm.
But the one consistency is that portion of the storytelling. So like when you play a game of telephone, some things stick, and the things that stick are generally the foundation of what was originally said. So it makes me want to do more reading to understand, like, okay, so I understand that this portion of it is the foundation, but it's just it very much flies in the face of what you learn as an African American male, living in America, when you go back to reading, the myths of where you come from. And then it kind of makes you want to take a look around and take and give yourself an honest look, an honest look at your culture and everything that you see. And look, I am a cis guy. I am a cis male. I'm trying to learn and understand things, and the more that I'm reading and trying to learn and understand, the more I'm like seeing like there's some shit that's just fundamentally wrong. Women in general, especially in African American male culture, are seen as status symbols rather than partners. And the highest caliber of status symbol are white women. Like, it's really fucked up when you like really take a step back and look at it. And like it's such an obvious, it's not even a secret. Like, and that's the fucked up part. It is, and it kind of took me a second where I took a step back and I was just like, how did I fucking not pay attention to this? Like, even Kanye, like, when he get on, he leave your ass with a white girl. It's just like, it's just something that we fucking know. And I'm seeing that as just a bar. I'll get into it. Go ahead, girl, go ahead, get down. But like, then like you kind of take a step back at it, and again we go back to empathy or shut the fuck up. Like I take a look at that line, empathetic, and you got to be like, how's that make my black girls feel? Like how's that make my black women feel? And it's just like, that line for me was just a bar, but like that line for them, that's not cool. Like, that's not cool in the slightest, and that's just the one that comes to mind. Like, how many subliminals are we hitting them with day after day after day in the culture that they have to call their home, because it's all we got? Like, I don't think people really fully appreciate that, like, with Italians, their culture goes back, their culture goes back. The Italy, they can go back to the motherland, put all that shit together. With Mexican people, they can go back to Mexico, hang out with their family, they got their culture. We are building it as we go along. We don't have anywhere to go that's ours. Like, I don't think people really appreciate that African Americans' motherland is America, and they hate us here. And then,
well, it's not even that. I was actually talking to one of my friends. She's Puerto Rican, and she was telling me like about her great grandparents and their great grandparents, and like basically where they came from, and she could trace it back. And she actually has Nigerian lineage, like a lot of Puerto Ricans do, because I mean there are a lot of Afro Latin people down there. And I was like, I can't even get past Plymouth Rock. Like, I can't even get past like where possibly the people that enslaved my great 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 grandparents. I can't get past that because I know there was like, trigger warning, I know there was like a rape in there somewhere because my last name is Patterson, and like 15% of my bloodline is English and the other 85% is Nigerian. So it's like I can't trace who or where I came from. I don't know what part of Nigeria I came from. I don't know my tribe. I don't know who my people were. I don't know like their story coming over here. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know what happened.
Yeah. I've been feeling that frustration as well, especially going back and looking at the old mythologies, trying to figure out like which mythology were my people raised with.
Yeah.
And part of what I love about, like, I feel like low key there is a Black Renaissance going on. There is an awakening in Black folks that I think has been fairly interesting to watch and to see. There is an episode of Lovecraft County that when I watched it, I broke into tears because it illustrated in such a way what I was feeling looking back at all of this history that I don't know how it's attached to me. And there's going to be a spoiler warning for episode 3 of Lovecraft County. Essentially, the main characters inherit a house that was owned by a racist scientist who did experimentations on Black folks, and so there are Black ghosts in there that have been mutilated, and just it's horrible. And you can see the effects of the experimentation that this guy did on them in their ghosts. And so the main characters are exorcising this ghost away, this racist ghost, but they can't. The racist ghost is too strong, and he possesses one of the main characters and is basically forcing that character to kill the other protagonist. And the only way that she's able to fend off that ghost is she names each and every one of the ghosts that were killed by this racist. She knows their names, she knows their stories, and she calls on them by name. And in doing that, she restores their humanity, and they're able to help her fend off this racist ghost, and they kill him. And the reason that fucked me up so much is it brought me face to face with something that sucks, which is I love stories. The reason that I do everything that I do is because I am in love with stories. And there are so many stories attached to who I am as a person that I don't know. And that was something that was taken from me. And when you look at the effects of racism in America, you look at, financial, emotional, stressful, all that kind of stuff. But I don't, like, if I were in that situation, I wouldn't know their names. There are millions, maybe there are thousands of Emmett Tills we don't know. And one of them might have been attached to me. And the thought that knowing their stories gives them peace, that really fucked me up. Cause I'm like, well, shit. And so it's just, there's a Black Renaissance that is happening where stories are being created that give me that moment. as frustrating as it is that I don't know their stories, it's beautiful that now that hurts, because that gets me one step closer to learning. And I think that there have been so many stories catered to white folks that I'm looking at a lot of the reactions to Lovecraft County, and some people are just like, "Oh, it's okay. I mean, it's not that scary. I don't get it." Like, I love seeing reactions like that because you don't get it, because it's not for you. Like, this was mine. So go ahead and don't get it, because it hits different when you're me.
Yep.
Sorry, I've gone on another rant.
No, sorry.
Good.
Like I said, I'm
You're
happy
good.
to give people platforms to rant to their heart's content.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, that scene. Whoo! Yeah, I was in the same boat as you. I was sobbing. I'm like, oh my god!
I
Like,
mean, the music was perfect. All of it, just
oh, it was so good. And like, Journey Smollett is like one of my favorite actresses, and she was such a powerhouse in that show.
oh
Like, she's so good. She's so good. And the main actor, I don't know his name, but like, he's up and coming, and like, he's so good. And I'm like, new faces. Like, I love this so much.
Isn't it wild that when you're a black creator that has influence, you can give somebody a step up? Isn't that crazy? That's wild. Like, now this guy's gonna be Kang the Conqueror in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Holy snap! That's absolutely bananas.
On
Anyway,
that note,
so
we've been at this for 2 hours now. Do we want to take like a 10-minute break and then?
Yeah, I can use a 10-minute break.
yeah, sure.
That was pretty intense, everybody. Take a deep breath, unclench your jaws, drink some water, and stretch. We're gonna take a 10-minute break, and we will be right back. See you in a bit.
It's just gonna see me fucking doing this.
Yeah. We're back. Thanks so much for those 5 tier 1 gift subs during the break, Sphinx. Thank you for gifting those subs to Boudet RPG, Floppy Jalopy RL, One Dankind, One Kurion, and Lord Breeedo. And Breeedo.
Thank you.
Ryan just won't stop being a real one.
Yeah. Ryan is like one of my favorite people. I love Ryan so much.
I will explain the fuck I'm doing, Who's Your Kid. Thank you very much for asking. I just during our break, I've got my Amazon packaging and I got gold lipstick, so I'm opening it because every time I get something new, I have to open it.
Yeah. This is now an unboxing stream.
This is an unboxing. So what I'm gonna teach you all today is how to do a beat. Oh shit! What is it? What the fuck is this?
It's an
I thought
applicator.
this was lipstick.
It is. It's an applicator.
It is.
You just smear it on your lips.
I thought lipstick was like.
Well, no, you have both. Like that's like gloss.
Yeah, you have gloss.
So yeah, you do the same
fuck,
thing.
I got the wrong thing.
It's still fine. You can still smear it on your lips. It's still good.
Should I put it on? Should I put it on?
Yeah, try it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Now we're gonna do a makeup stream.
Oh, we got that shimmer going on,
that's
and
nice.
It complements your undertones. Great.
Yeah.
It doesn't look gold.
But it's shimmery though.
It's very shimmery.
I don't want shimmery. I want it gold.
Oh. Well, you can't take it back now.
But it's still nice. Like, it's still
I don't want to
nice.
shimmer. Shimmering is some bullshit.
I mean, though
Look
you
at this
could
color
use
and
it.
tell me you don't think it's gold.
It is
But
gold.
it's
It's a-
gloss.
I've been
It's a
hooked.
gold gloss.
I've been
So
bamboozled.
here's the thing you can do with that, if you feel like it, is you could actually like use it as like a highlighter on certain points.
What the fuck is about? What am I highlighting?
Your cheekbones.
Cheekbones.
Your T-zone.
Wait, but this is for lips though.
Makeup's
But you
versatile.
can. Yeah, I was gonna say you can use it
It's
underneath.
like do like little
your-
spots and then just like do like a little bit of a smear and then you'll
And
actually
it
have
will-
like a nice. It'll accent
Exactly.
you. Yeah.
Right.
It'll give you a nice glow.
Like I have a little bit on my nose. I use Juvia's Place, which is very nice for black skin. Their products are for black skin. And I have like a little gold underneath my eyes. So
Yeah. Like bamboozled.
No art. It's yours to use how you want.
Today's lesson: gloss is not lipstick.
Fucking thing. This is fucking.
no more.
About to get kissed on the lips if he goes out like that.
Why you say it like a threat? Like,
Right.
hey, bro, you go out like that.
I'm about to kiss you on the
Kissed
mouth.
in the lips.
I'm about to kiss you on the mouth.
Try to get mouth kiss. You trying to get mouth kiss, fam?
Catch these
Let me
lips.
catch you slip. Let me catch you slipping these streets with lips like that. I'll fucking mouth kiss you.
Catch these lips.
You about to catch these lips?
You trying to catch these lips? It's like, don't threaten me with a good time.
Not if they dry. I gotta say though, my lips ain't dry right now,
Right?
though, so that feels good.
That's the beauty
Hey,
of gloss.
because you
is
put that gloss on.
Right?
Oh,
So you have that moisture.
Y'all ain't finna catch me slipping with dry lips no more. The next time I see that fucking tweet that's just like, sit up straight, drink some water, and don't try and lip your lips now, you crusty lip motherfucker. Like, I'm not gonna get caught by that no more. I'm gonna try that
laugh once.
Hey girl, you try to catch these lips?
Catch these lips. Oh Lord.
That's another shirt right there.
Yeah.
Hashtag catch these
Catch
lips.
these lips.
His lips.
I need to do a lip scrub. You know those little lip scrubs with like
Yeah.
the honey and the brown sugar that tastes good. I need to do that because Lord,
Yeah, my lips are dry right now.
the winds of the Midwest have cracked. These windbreakers, let me tell you.
Hey, my lips ain't dry no more, chat. We out here. Welcome to Morning Ritual.
That's how you get your
Ritual is to
feelings
make sure
hurt.
my lips ain't crusty as fuck no more.
1 second, I'm gonna go get some lip balm.
Now I
Yeah.
gotta hide my lips. Now I'm so
Yeah,
conscious.
the tables have turned. Now my lips are the juicy one. Don't you hide the lips for me?
I got white people lips.
What lips?
My lips. Oh my
Ah!
god.
Welcome back, Anita.
Yeah. Now I feel like the need to
I'm
moisturize is real.
I'm self-conscious now. I can't do this.
I had to
can't
go
look
get
at
my
these
lip
things.
balm. That's the only way I was gonna get through this.
My chapstick's in my car.
Mine is in my
you
purse
good.
up in the front at least. Though to be fair, I have like 5 containers of lip chap in my purse.
Midwest is rough on lips. Calgary is straight disrespectful.
There's a reason.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Chicago blizzard made my lips look like a knuckle one winter. I was like, God damn, I got knuckle lips.
Oh shit. Yeah, Calgary
cutting
is
it.
probably one of the driest places in Canada, generally. Like,
Mhm.
yeah. There's a reason, like, certain companies
I'm
actually
from Chicago,
stress
though,
test their
I said
machine.
that.
Yeah. Alicia knows what she's talking
Say
about.
what I said.
You know what? I'm gonna stop before she disrespects me.
He made me.
Also, I'm still trying to marry you so I can get out the state. So what's up? Save me.
Save me. Help.
Help.
Can it be a throuple? I'll get in on it. I need to get the hell out. Help me. I ain't even gotta touch y'all. I could literally just like exist in the basement.
Look, I mean,
I'm a
I think
crypt.
I think it's firmly established that if you try to get some weird stuff done, I'm down. So like, whatever you need out of a husband,
Bananarama!
whatever you need out of a husband, I'm good. All right.
Ooh, ooh. I can't even say banana rabbit to that because like I need hugs, okay? I need hugs.
Noir,
AJ said I'll room with you in the basement. Bet.
Noir, what's your kink? Weird.
Lips, well glossed lips, right on the microphone.
Weird.
There is a waiting list. Bribe will move you up the list, but Alicia does accept spouses of all genders.
Hey, bless.
I'm
We
just
don't
saying,
discriminate.
I promise you that out of everybody on that list, nobody's as willing to get as weird as I am.
House spouse. You need some house spouse.
House spouse.
We gotta come up with a code word when y'all want to get weird, cause like I don't want to walk in on nothing. I just want to go to my room downstairs and sleep.
Oh my God, why are there flares in here? Get out!
Flares! Whole ass traffic flares. If y'all don't get that shit out of the damn house.
What happened to the ceiling? Quit asking questions.
The ceiling fan is
when
just.
someone mentions a utility belt.
It's time to get weird.
Oh my God. No, but really though, if there are any Canadians out there looking for a roommate, hit us up. Because we need to get the fuck out.
I'll have
Get
to
out.
work on divorcing my spouse first before I marry one of you.
I mean, I could be a roommate. It ain't even gotta be like matrimony or anything like
Look,
that.
I'm sorry, but you gotta marry me because I don't want them to try and bring me back.
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
These motherfuckers about to get another Supreme Court justice. Nope, they gonna bring back. No, I don't trust them. Gotta get me
Jamie
out.
says that he's willing to make the sacrifice. So Jamie, you marry Noir, I'll marry Bree. We're gonna be good.
Hey, there it is. I'm down.
There we go.
We'll
me the
marry
fuck
for a
out.
green card. Get me out.
The me too. Same. Like, I feel like I would.
This ain't even a fucking talk show no more. This is a goddamn dating show. Look, if you are Canadian and you want somebody that'll get straight up weird with you, it doesn't mind weird smells, you need to fucking marry me.
Can you please clip that, AJ?
No.
You do this to yourself, Noir.
It's
You do
true.
this to your damn self.
And I never learned. That's the impressive part.
You
I'm like, damn, I'm
Capacity for self-own.
consistently.
learn. You never learn.
The capacity for self-owns knows there's no ceiling on that.
You know what? You never have to worry about me like getting full of myself because I will always find a way to fuck myself up.
Jamie's gonna have to share, apparently.
Listen. Fair.
I mean, like, I'm all the way down after seeing that twerking video.
You've never seen a man more resigned to his fate.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we have to start the streamer
And for
commune.
those of you that don't know what I'm referencing, me and Jamie, we had a bet on the Bears-Bucks game that happened this week. Me being the good Chicagoan I bet on the Bears winning. Jamie being the Bucks fan that he is, he bet on Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. We won by 1 point, and so the loser had to twerk to WAP. I've never seen somebody twerk to WAP and look sad. It is the funniest goddamn thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my God.
Is there a gender neutral term for bachelor? That's a good question.
No. You know what? We need
single.
Bachelor. I like Bachelor. Yo, Bachelor is
Bachelor.
We got a bachelor party. It's gonna be dope.
Because not a lot of people are like a huge fan with the X thing,
Yeah.
like Latinx, women X, things like that. So, which I understand why.
Yeah, I still catch shit for using folks with an X for my sister. Joy does not appreciate it, so I do it now just to piss her off.
Oh my god, he clipped it.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
I can't.
Singleton. Yeah, Singleton. Doesn't
Singleton.
really have that much of a ring to it. That is a good title. Morning.
So I think now is a good time to jump into the recurring segment of Morning Ritual, the That Guy segment. Now, let me explain what the That Guy segment is. If you've played in an RPG... Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm just realizing that one of the stories you might have is one that I already told on here, but we're still gonna go through with it. I love you, Bree. The That Guy segment is, if you've ever been in a TTRPG table, you have probably encountered a That Guy who is a black hole of a black hole that sucks all the fun out of the room. It's just a consistent source of aggravation, frustration. We have gone over different types of That Guys, and what we do is we quantify them, we try to give them a name, and we try to discuss the best way to deal with That Guy. And the entire reason we do this is that at the end of the season, we're going to collect all the information that we've gathered, and we are creating a book called the That Guy Bible, how to identify and neutralize that guy at the table. So
I love that. I love that so much. Oh my god. Okay.
I think that we have discovered the worst possible That Guy, and that is, I mean, if Anita, if you want to tell that story again, because that one still gives me nightmares.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've encountered the worst of the worst, but we're still trying to quantify.
Not me personally, but a friend has encountered the worst That Guy. What we've coined the wish fulfillment. The person that will leverage NPC interactions and romance into real life interaction and romance.
Whoa.
Yeah,
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's bad.
The person that did this apparently broke up a relationship.
Yeah.
Ruined a relationship.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Like I said, the worst That Guy. We've discovered it. But if you have any stories that you would like to share with us so that we can add them to the That Guy Bible, we'd be more than happy to hear it.
No. I feel like you already know what I'm about to say.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, there was this person that I think Noir was there. Listen, man, this person thought it was a good idea to talk to Noir and I about switches. For those that don't know what a switch is, it's a very thin piece of wood that you get from a tree, and people used to use it as punishment, but it has a very different meaning to the Black community for obvious reasons. So this person, who was white, mind you, starts talking to us about the days that his grandma would switch him like it was a grand old time. In fact, I think he started laughing about it at one point, and then proceeded to talk in AAVE to Noir, and would constantly treat Noir's character like he was stupid, and use the word murked at one point. And then went through his company's Twitter to make a half-assed apology that was not an actual apology. Yes, I am speaking to you now. That was not an apology at all whatsoever. I don't accept it. I'm pretty sure Noir doesn't accept it. The whole Black community doesn't accept it. And then you
the
went
entire
into
Black
hiding,
community made this face at that apology.
and then you went into hiding. What is up with all of these white people hiding?
Because they have the
I
privilege
wish
to
I
lay
could
low.
hide. I wish I could hide, but I can't. This ain't no damn hide and seek. We are grown ass adults. I ain't about to seek your ass.
So what's funny is you actually gave the part 2 to the that guy story that I told that inspired the dust-colored man. Now let me explain to you the morning ritual lore of the dust-colored man. Because we got lore.
We had deep lore.
So when I originally explained this that guy, I referred to another that guy experience that I had where someone was so taken aback by having a black guy at the table that he didn't know how to describe his NPCs. So he was trying to describe a black NPC and he started to say the word black, but they got real uncomfortable. It got real weird. It was just like, he's a dusk-colored man. And so
Yep.
we have been
There's the
laughing
exact
about
reaction
that.
every time.
We have been laughing
Same
about
reaction.
that since that episode, and we have gone so far as to make it a warlock patron whose entire goal is to appear to people who are racially ignorant and to make them suffer. So now the dust-colored man is an eldritch being that we have in our morning ritual lore.
Why are people so scared of saying the word black?
White guilt is a
Why?
hell of a drug.
Like shit. It's just it's what we are. It's shit. We ain't even black. We're brown technically, but like shit.
I love the old joke, like, how the fuck did we get colored when we stay brown, but when white people blush, they turn red. When they can't breathe, they turn blue. Like, when they sick, they turn green. And when they die, they turn purple. Like, how the fuck are we colored when y'all got more colors to the Crayola
They got more damn
64
colors than
set?
we do. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
So it's what we
I'm
call the
steady brown.
overcompensator.
Oh
Yeah,
my
so
God.
we get that's the overcompensator. The that guy that can't needs to overdo how cool they are with black folks by going full tilt into it.
What was it?
So
I posted a picture in the Discord where it was where it was like 100 sunsets merged into one, and we're just like, this is what the dust-colored man looks like.
Oh my God. So I think I'm gonna call my guy barbecue.
Yeah, oh god.
Because that was another thing he tried.
God.
That's another thing he tried to like bump elbows with us about was barbecue.
Woo!
And
That's the
suddenly the black sick came out of nowhere when he started talking about barbecue. And
That's
Noir and I were
only
like,
time I started to get heated. I'm like, are you serious, bruh?
right. I'm like, you don't see me going to Gates every damn day. I'm from Kansas City, so like, I mean, yeah, barbecue's a huge deal here, but like, people are wilded in the chat right now.
Love this fucking shit. Really. Let me tell you about barbecue.
damn.
Y'all know nothing about barbecue. Y'all know shit
I was
like, let me tell you about barbecue. We'll fuck it up on the grill.
I'm from Texas. I'm like,
Damn.
Yeah.
No, fam.
last time I checked.
It's 10:30 up in this bitch. It's a quarter past brown.
It's quarter.
I'm too black to be dealing with this nonsense.
I'm too oppressed. I'm too black. I'm too stressed. I'm not blessed. Like, shit. Oh my god.
Reactions in the chat to this are just. I don't have enough judgment faces to fully convey my annoyance.
Same. Shit. Ooh.
Oh my god.
But yeah, if y'all want to see that half-assed apology, go to Mage Hand Press. I don't care.
I love you.
I do not care.
You a goddamn trip, and I love
The
you.
person that I am speaking about is the marketing manager. His name is Justin, and we played with him in Conspiracy and the Damn Stars with Dark Matter. Go to Mage Hand Press on Twitter. You will see that half-assed, stupid-ass apology.
It wasn't good.
Retweet it to your friends.
I think I saw
Retweet it to your black kinfolk. Tell them the fuckery that we have to deal with is this shit.
You know,
Ooh.
and like, can I tell y'all something? Like, so me and Breeedo was just like, this is wild, right? Like, yeah, this is wild. We talked to Seffi, and Seffi was finna for ladies, motherfucker. Y'all don't understand how much of a real one Seffi is. Like,
She said she wrote to Mage Hand Press. She said, let me know what y'all think of this message before I send it. She's like, never mind, I sent it anyway. We were like, oh shit. Like,
and like, honestly though, like, that's when I tell y'all, like, when I tell y'all I got nothing but a healthy ass respect for black women, that's what I'm talking about. Because there's that part of me that's just like, maybe I should eat this. Maybe I should just let it go. Like, I should just, water off a duck's back.
Nope.
Let me just, like, Bree and Stephanie was just like, we collected hands tonight.
I told LFM, I'm like, I have screenshots. I have receipts. Here is what happened. Here's what transpired, the times, what my heart rate was when it happened, beats per minute. I had all of it. I had everything. I was ready.
Keep people around you that make you have to be braver than you are. Is all I'm saying. Because I would and for real, like, I would have ate that. And you and Seffi, y'all just like, this is not cool. And like, it forced me to kind of take a look at the situation. Like, okay, this isn't cool. I shouldn't accept this, because like, it's easy to let shit go for me, but it's just like, if I let you jump out the window and I don't fucking say something, then that means that I'm letting this happen to you and like every other black person that they hire. And so, like, keep people around you that make you have to be braver than you are, because that shit was. I love Seffi's reaction so much.
Oh my god!
You would think that somebody came for Seffi.
She said, "Whoa, what?
They did what to who?"
I will write an email. She didn't write email. She went into the DMs of Twitter. She said, "Here."
She kicked the door down
with her stiletto heels. She said, "Yeah."
People around you that make you have to be braver than you are. Noir 2020.
Mm-hmm.
No, see,
yep.
And that's what I like. Okay, so how I met you, Bree, was that it was. I still remember the post to this day, which was, it was Black History Month, and everybody was doing what they do on Black History Month. It was just like, black people are great. Let's give them their roses. Black people are great. As soon as March hit, it went silent. And Bree had a post like, well, y'all motherfuckers did exactly what I knew you were gonna do. And like, it like really went in, but it wasn't just going in. It was like, it was going in, but with intelligence and with a grace that I couldn't personally communicate. But she was saying everything that I felt. And like, I followed that moment. And then they kept posting other thoughts that I was having, but I couldn't communicate. And it was consistent. It was just like, these are the words that I don't have the strength, the courage, or the experience to put together. And I would like to. And that's why I started paying attention. And like, when I saw you start to branch out into other stuff, I was just like, hell yeah, because this is a voice that everybody needs to be listening to. And like, now you've blown the fuck up. And you're continuing to blow the fuck up. And it's just like, more and more people are hearing what you have to say, and what you make them look at is uncomfortable truths. Like say, even like say in Mage Hand Press, like I know that us putting that out there is essentially a good thing. They that's how they're going to learn. And like and us talking about the show, you know, the wow, I almost said the wrong show. That would have been Conspiracy in the Stars. Like LFM handled it correctly because we called them on. Like LFM, to their credit, like everybody watched it. Like LFM handled their shit, but they couldn't have handled their shit if somebody didn't go, stop. This shit is not acceptable. And like that's the reason we need more people like you on the scene, because I'm gonna be honest, if it were just me, I would have aided thinking like, okay, this is part of it, this is what I have to learn to endure. And that means that somebody else could have been hired on a show with them and endured the same thing, because you're willing to go, nah, fuck it, here are the names, here's what happened, and here's what needs to happen. Now future people who are going to be on those shows don't have to worry about having that experience. And that's exactly what I mean by making sure when you open a door, you leave it open for the next people. It's not just about giving them a platform, but making sure that the room isn't full of shit when they get in there. And like, that's something that I still need to improve on. And that's why I'm so blessed to know people like you and Sephi, who like have no problem going, we airing this whole motherfucker out. Yeah.
Well, it's the way I think about it is, when I like, sure, I can seem like a badass, you know, name dropping and things like that, but like the reason why I am so shameless with it, and the reason why I will pull out receipts, is because I'm protecting other Black people from like ridicule and from like trauma that they don't need. Like it spans past me. And like you said, you know, we clean up before the next person comes in, because, you know, we notice these things, kind of like how I noticed that Mage Hand Press themselves didn't address the situation, but it was just Justin who released an apology, and then suddenly everyone forgot about it.
Yeah.
No one talked about it because they had just raised thousands of dollars for dark matter. So it's like they're more focused on that than what's going on behind the scenes. And now Justin hasn't said anything ever since. And I'm just like, we have to hold these people accountable. I don't give a fuck if you release the best game system in the whole damn world. If you have racist ass people behind your table, I'm gonna call that shit out. I don't care if my reputation goes away. I'm going to protect Black people, and I'm going to protect the community. Like that's point blank. So,
you know, I think you don't give yourself the credit that you deserve for how courageous that is. That is like, look, you and I both joke about, you know, some of the current influences on the scene, about how it's just like get theirs and then like keep moving. But like it's another thing to go, look, I am willing to fight a juggernaut, and I'm willing to fight them by myself if need be, to make sure that the next people that walk through the door don't have to have this fight. And like, and the thing is, you're coming up, like you are on your way to like exploding. Sephi is coming up. She is on her way to exploding. And a lot of people would look at the potential of where they could be, their trajectory, and go, it's not worth having this fight to lose what I've worked to build. That is a real fear, because it's already hard enough to be black in this space and to try and make a living at it. Everybody wants to be in the TTRPG space as a profession. Like let's be honest. Like everybody wants this to pay their bills.
Mm-hmm.
And there aren't all the spots in the world for us to make that happen. And the opportunities dwindle even more when you're black, and even more when you're a black woman.
Yep.
And for you to understand that and to still go, I'm gonna pick this fight because it has to be fought, and I'm not gonna pass the buck of this fight to somebody else. that is why people should follow you. That is why people should invest in you. That is why other influencers should be putting you front and center, because having that fight and knowing how hard it is to like, you want to do this for a living. I want to do this for a living, and I want you to do this for a living. It would be terribly easy for like a Mage Hand Press to go, look, if you want our shit, guess who you can't have on? And we know that some of these companies are doing that. You gotta be out your mind stupid if you think that if you fucking talk spicy about Wizards of the Coast, they'll let you on their show. They absolutely will not. They absolutely will not. You gotta be out of your mind dumb if you think that some of these places don't have a blacklist. They do have a blacklist of certain motherfuckers that will never be on their shit because they talk wild brazy about it.
Mm-hmm.
And like, the easiest thing in the world to do to make money in this space is to suck the dick of Wizards of the Coast, is to take a look at these companies that have bad practices and go, that's okay, and I'm black. Do you want to hire me? Like, no. Some motherfuckers gotta have that fight. Some motherfuckers gotta be like Orion and go, I was there, here's the bullshit that they pull, and never again. And not too many people have that courage. So when I see somebody that does have that courage, I'm not gonna let you downplay that shit. It's extraordinarily courageous and strong that you are willing to have that fight for other people, and that's something that I aspire to, and I'm still not at that level, but I'm working on it.
Well,
so like, just kudos.
Here's the thing though, like, I had an issue, I would probably say like a year ago when the world was normal, and I was surrounded by people who thought that they made me who I am as a theater artist. And it's funny because, you know, I didn't see them in the audition rooms, I didn't see them in the callback rooms, I didn't see them putting on those performances, I didn't see them in those 4 years that I got an undergrad degree in theater performance, doing those classes for me, going through those shows for me, getting those grades for me. That's kind of what I think about when I think about Wizards of the Coast and Mage Hand Press and Moonrise. Companies like that are super complacent about this shit. Y'all aren't going to make me, and I don't necessarily need you. I mean, sure, great. The Wizards of the Coast bump is always great. That's wonderful. I'm being recognized by white people. That's great. But at the end of the day, you're still going to tokenize me. At the end of the day, you're still going to be complacent. At the end of the day, you are going to refuse to change. You're going to refuse to do the work. You're going to refuse all this stuff. So it's like, I really don't care. Like, I don't care if I make blacklists. I really don't. Because, like, they didn't get me to where I am now. They're not going to get me to where I go further. Like, and I have a lot of people around me that are willing to support me in ways that they never could, because I'm not going to take a paycheck over my integrity, you know, because it's not worth it. No amount of money is worth not being able to protect the Black community and my own, and the work that I do and the work that I put out there. So, I mean, it is what it is. Like I will name drop till the day I fucking die. And it pisses me off that people are just so safe about it. They're like, I'm gonna vaguely tweet about this situation that happened, but I'm not gonna name names because they don't deserve to be named. Yes, the fuck they do deserve to be named. Drag them. They are being racist. Racism. They are being racist. Name them. Do not be afraid to put a ding, if you want to even call it a ding, in your reputation. You will be fine, I promise, because you will have that whole community behind you saying, yes, they are racist assholes. Call their shit out. Like, it's that simple. It's that simple.
I mean,
So,
the fact that it's simple to you is like that is a sign that like you are the right one to be listening to, because I mean I'm not gonna lie, like I will put my own personal failings on this motherfucker. Like I have thought about like shit, if I really go in on like wizards, then I'll never be able to get a job as community manager or find a way to like live professionally doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Is it really worth it? And I've done the arithmetic.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimately, there have been like most of the fights that I pick, I've done the math and I'm like, fuck it, it's worth it, because I can't let this shit slide. Like the fact that Mike Merles is even a thing is infuriating. Mm-hmm. Like the fact that they, Wizards of the Coast has spokesmen that, everybody, belows, but mm-hmm. when it comes to real shit, they get real fucking quiet.
Mm-hmm.
That's infuriating. The fact that, that these spokesmen have a presence, critical role, whatever they want, is fucking annoying. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just, and it sucks to have these fights, because it's just like, you already know the attention that it's gonna bring, and the energy required to do it is just, I mean, it can take the fire out of you. And mm-hmm. I've watched people like you have these fights and the fire isn't going, and I'm just like, okay, I gotta do more myself. Like we can't just leave people like you having this fight. That's essentially what it is. It'd be easy as shit to just be like, all right, we got people in the front lines. I'm not finna be one of them. I'm finna just collect my check and be one of the 5 people that Wizards hires for their fucking shows.
I can't do that. Well, no, I can't. I can't do that, because I grew up in like a predominantly white city, and I went to a predominantly white school, and for the longest time, I stayed on the sidelines. I had shit done to me that I would have never, like in the moment, I didn't process as being traumatic, and like things said to me, racist things said to me that I thought were jokes back then. So it's just like, if someone would have been there for me to say, no, like you need to speak up about this stuff, I would be in a lot better mental place than I am now. And that's kind of why, I'm trying to be as unapologetic as possible, is because I'm trying to be the person that I needed back when I was growing up. And that's kind of what I repeat to myself all the time. I'm like, if Bree were to look at themselves now, like, would they be proud? Would they be disappointed? Would they be happy with how they turned out? And I don't know, just putting that strength into everything. And I hate the word strength for a lot of reasons. You know why.
Black women are so strong, and then they like beat them.
We're more than that.
Look at how they took that ass whipping. It's so
We're
strong.
more than that. We're more than that. This is a note to everyone. Black women are so much more than strength. We can be a lot of things. And at the end of the day, it's really sad, but we just want someone to hold us. Like we have delicacies, and we have softness, like we have all kinds of stuff. Like if y'all don't know me, okay, listen. I wasn't joking when I said earlier, if someone wants to make me their wife and just give me hugs all day, by all means. Like, I just need to be held sometimes, you know, as a Black woman. And like, it's gotten to the point where, you know, we live in a society where Alicia, you are giving me life. You are giving me life.
I'm so happy that you met Alicia. Like, I feel like this is a bond that's about to lead to some powerful shit. Like, oh shit, we put them together.
Oh no.
But
yes.
But yeah, like, I don't know. I'm getting into like a side tangent, but that's why, you know, a lot of Black women don't see themselves as desirable, is because we've dark-skinned Black women specifically, is because we've always been told that, you know, I mean, we've been told by white men for centuries that we're not attractive and, you know, oh, I can't date you because you're Black. I've been told that before. Like,
yeah, same.
And then, you know, that kind of just erases the whole, oh, Black women have an entire emotional spectrum outside of strength that we feel like we can't even tap into because society doesn't let us. And that's another tangent on mental illness in the Black community, but we ain't gonna go there because we have like 6 minutes left. But yeah.
It's all good.
I could talk about the shit all day.
We never mind going over. I do just want to say that one of the things that I would request from the TTRPG community is don't just follow someone because they're Black. You need to pay attention to their content. You need to pay attention to what they put out in the space, and you need to pay attention to what they will fight for. That is that is how you find the best of us, and that is how you support the best of us. Supporting, if you just support because someone's Black, you could be lifting up someone that is not good for our community. That's why I respect the fuck out of Tanya so goddamn much, because Tanya is, again, she is created Into the Motherland, which is just brilliant, and I'm very excited to watch more of that. But also, Tanya's in Rivals, and Rivals, even though it is Wizards of the Coast, Tanya does not shy away from having that fight with Wizards of the Coast. Tanya will call out the bullshit, and like, you need to follow people that have that strength, that have the strength to go, look, I'm in this motherfucker and I will fight for the community. Don't just hop on a bandwagon, because a bandwagon is a very quick way to prop up poisonous elements in the community. Take a look at all the motherfuckers that were on top and got it and had some uncomfortable moments. You know, everybody on Earth would have said Adam Coble is a pinnacle of the space until. So don't be mindful of who you watch, be mindful of who you follow, and always have a little bit of skepticism. You got to use your brain.
You got to definitely follow your gut for sure with some people.
Me taking y'all to church today.
Well, I mean, you also gotta protect your space and curate it, and make sure that you're surrounded by people that are gonna grow with you and not against you, you know? So.
Absolutely. Alicia, thank you for those gift subs.
Oh my God.
Gifting everyone. Yes.
Y'all really snapped today.
Like, come on, everybody. You're all wonderful. I love all of you.
Church sesh.
Yeah.
There's some wholesome people in this chat.
There's our chat is 50% wholesome, 50% fight noir.
which in its own way is wholesome, because I am clearly a problematic individual in the community
that needs to be checked at every opportunity.
If y'all don't check me, I'm gonna get too big and it's gonna be too late. I need to be humbled at all times, or my inner Leo's gonna
to be humbled.
50% wholesome, 50% wholesome.
Wow. Wow.
Oh my God.
I love you all. You're wonderful.
Oh my god. This is I knew this episode was gonna be lit.
I think we were all in just
gotta-
like the perfect mood to do something.
Right.
For real.
Right.
For fucking real. Like, I'm so excited to see where you go next. Like, Bree, you about to explode. Like, motherfuckers really need to be out here paying attention.
We'll see.
I think so.
I threaten no more with the fact that I can jump on a train to Chicago at any time. Bring your ass in. See what happens to you, Hoosier.
Catch these lips.
Catch these
I
moisturized.
will kiss you on the mouth. Kiss you on the mouth.
I'm ready for this mouth kiss.
I'm glad you showed up today too, Bude. And welcome in, Alien. There was something that I was thinking about the other day, and it was like about how we can support people in the community. Because KP was bringing up that point where it was just like about representation, where it was like how he wanted to do a video game that was kind of like Hades, but with Indian mythology and like Hindu mythology. And people were just like, oh yeah, obviously, go for it. But hey, have you heard of this game? And I kind of went on a rant where I was like, listen, don't tell, when a POC or someone who is marginalized tells you that they would like a certain kind of representation, don't point out the crumbs of representation that are already there.
Yeah.
Especially white created games. Like, that shit pisses me off.
Right?
I'm like, we know.
Like,
We've known for a very long time.
You know that they exist.
You have
you
no
know...
idea how many people have been like, have you heard of Swordfall? I've talked to Brandon. Of course I know about Swordfall.
It's like, okay, but have you heard of D&D though? And I'm like, get out of here. God.
That's the thing,
And
too.
then,
And the motherfuckers that will point out Swordfall will be the same motherfuckers that hop in Brandon's Twitter talking wild brazy.
mm-hmm.
So have you ever seen anime? Just like, don't point out the representation that already exists. Help them get more. And I tweeted that, and it got for some reason it got a ridiculous amount of numbers. And I'm like, and then the tweet that I did underneath it was like, the follow up was like, a lot of you are liking this in a short span of time. I just really hope that you all retweet your friends, like your POC friends' projects with as much gusto as you do me, a white queer femme.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Now, you know what we get? We don't get their support. We get them correcting us on shit.
Yeah.
I can't have a single tweet about something without some dude be like, well,
Oh
actually,
my god. No,
Look-
the one that I tweeted yesterday about player choices versus character choices.
Oh.
Do you know how many people I got mansplaining to me in there? Like, and then this one dude literally started responding to everyone, tagging me in every single thing. And I'm like, listen, am I gonna have to start like turning off my comments since y'all can't handle yourselves? Just let me have a damn thought. And then, like, going back to Swordsfall for a second, like, people complain about it because they're like, so is it a game? Like, is it a game? Like, I don't understand. And Brandon's like, if y'all would pay attention, you would understand that T-Core is a world, and I made the book Welcome to T-Core that covers all of the world and all of the details in it. But y'all ain't paying attention. You're just seeing this black man making this all black Afro punk game, and you're just like blowing the shit up for coins and for trophies and for pats on the back. Like, you don't actually care about the content. So, oh my god. Oh my
like,
god.
Jamie, I wish I had half the confidence that as other white men do on Twitter.
like, it just to hop back on the Swordfall for just 1 second. I think you motherfuckers need to understand something.
Go ahead. Say
Because
it
everybody's just like, when is the game coming out? When is the game coming out?
Say it on the mic.
Do y'all realize that he has a bunch of completed novels, a bunch of merch, He's got a game system for it already out. It is a one shot based on battle rap, where each part of the fucking battle rapping experience has quantified and given skills, and he's still developing the tabletop community, and the tabletop that goes along with the world. There is so much Swordfall content, and you motherfuckers keep asking for the game. Read the novels, play the fucking Battle of the Jalen, and please shut the fuck up. There is so much Swordfall out there. I am sick of people saying, when's the game coming out? Did you read the books yet? Did you play Battle of the Jalens? No? Then shut the fuck up. Oh my god. I played.
Just letting y'all know, it's called Summit of Kings, and it is a one shot. And it is badass. It's badass.
If you have not played that and you are asking for the game, you need to shut the fuck up. Look, and the thing is, I am not the biggest Swordfall stan. I appreciate it. I like it. I'm very excited for it. But I have not read all the novels. I've played the one shot maybe twice. I've got some merch. But the thing is, I'm not up his ass about when is it done. I understand that it might have started off as one thing, but it has expanded, and there is proof of expansion. I'm sick of seeing motherfuckers say that it is a con. If it was a con, it would be like, I don't know, let's say Star Citizen, where there's basically very little content created. There's so much Swordfall content that's been created, and more is being created every day. Mm-hmm. It's not a con.
He does not stop working.
So please shut the fuck up. Thank you.
Also, Alien, go look up Swordsfall. He has an entire website that explains everything. Since you've never heard of it or anything, it's a beautiful world. It's a beautiful game, and you will absolutely fall in love with it. And yes, Brandon does not stop working. As we speak, he is working. As we speak, he is writing thousands and thousands of words for his game.
Just don't look up Swordsfall on YouTube, because you'll find all the trolls that are just clipping everything from him out of context.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, and I think this is the most important, before I send you all off to go look at Swordfall, I need you to understand that you don't have to agree. You don't have to agree with 100% of what any creator thinks about anything. You can have your disagreements, but you want to know the most important part of having a disagreement with a creator? Keeping that shit to your motherfucking self. You don't have to start a debate. If you see something you don't like, you can move on.
You can just keep scrolling.
Say nothing. Mm-hmm. Like me and Swordfall, we have disagreed on things. I'm looking at you, Brandon, about the Avengers. That game is trash, and I'll fight you over any day of the week. But you know what? You can move on. You don't have to go, well, I don't like this about what you're doing. Just move on. That's it. And that's it. Please stop picking fights with Black creators. Please stop slowing us down with your actuallys.
You will get scalped. That's the thing that people don't understand, is that we come for blood.
Your life is about to get wrecked if you come for Brandon.
You know what? I'm gonna put my personal gripes out there. When a Black creator introduces an idea, you know what's not helpful? Oh, I was about to have that same idea too. How crazy is that?
We should collaborate.
We should collaborate. Motherfucker, I've already started on the scheduling. I've already started talking to artists about helping me make this shit a reality. I've already put in half the goddamn work of taking the notes about each beat that the show will fucking have. I've already started on the costuming for this motherfucking shit. I've already started working on the sound engineering and the music. What do you have to add with your collaboration? Not a goddamn thing. Quit trying to tag in on me doing 90% of the work so you can do 10% of writing your name down on it and riding your way to success. fuck you. I don't want your goddamn collaboration. Having the idea is only 0.5% of the work. The rest of the 90% of the work is all that matters. So take that shit up. I had that idea too. And please kindly butter it up real smooth, turn around, pull your pants down, shove it straight up your ass, because I'm sick of hearing it. Do you know how many people are just like, oh, Dr. D&D is such a cool, like, oh, Dr. RPG is such a cool idea. I had that too. Oh, who the fuck? Where is he? Where that though? Where's it at though? Where that though? Where that though? I don't see it. Where that though? Dungeons and Deep is a cool idea. I had an idea just like that. All right, what times it come on your channel? It don't? Then kindly shut the fuck up, because I'm sick of hearing it. Every time, I'm so tired of it. Every time I go, hey Twitter, here's the thing that I'm doing. Without fail, there's some white dude in the chat that's just like, or in the comments, it's like, oh, that's my idea too. Let me collaborate. No. I will not collaborate with you unless you show me some work. And even then, if I'm farther along than you, then may the best man win.
More. But have you considered the fact that they are white men?
Shit, the one thing I can't do.
I have a story. Okay, so when I first released the idea that I was going to do HTS, and I put like the logos out there, and I said, this is just an idea that I have, like this is what it's going to look like. This white woman comes on my thread and she says, hi, I have a degree in graphic design. Some things are off center. This certain thing looks off. So the certain dimensions, I don't know if you have Photoshop or not. It seems like you don't. So here is XYZ as to how you can improve your logo and make it look better. This isn't really visible, so maybe you should like change the contrast a little bit. Maybe you should up the contrast of the the background, and maybe you should blah 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 XYZ whatever the fuck blah 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 blah. And I sent a screenshot to one of my friends. I said, "Did I ask?"
I would like to.
Did I ask?
I would like to point to the portion in the conversation where you fucking asked for that opinion.
Did I fucking ask for that damn opinion? Did I ask Karen? Yes, I said Karen, because how dare you come onto my thread about my community where I'm literally, as a Black genderqueer person, I am literally designing a logo that is not even meant for you, okay? There is a reason why I don't have Caucasian colors on the damn logo. So no, bitch, you're not gonna be able to see it because that's how dark we are.
My whole heart.
It's the Black people venting hour. I love this. You know what? Fuck it. We're going all the way in.
And she looked like one of those hippie ass motherfucker wannabe bitches that literally like sip tea and like use it for compost. No offense to people who use shit for compost, because yes, we should create, but there's like a certain breed of white woman that is just elitist as fuck. And she had the pixie, no offense, Anita. She had the pixie cut and she was a blonde.
Yep.
Hit it. She was probably vegan. She was probably one of those vegans that don't fucking use paper. She's probably one of those fucking hippie ass wannabe bitches that still wear Toms from high school. She's probably one of those hippie ass bitches that literally have like the lotus tattoo between her titties. I don't give a fuck who you think you are coming on my damn thread trying to tell me how to do my motherfucking job.
Yo!
Look, I have a whole fucking merch line with the shit that I fucking designed without your goddamn criticisms, because I didn't take it.
Vegan that don't use paper is the name of Alicia's ska band now.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I'm tired.
So much love. So much love.
We going off. I love it. I fucking love it so goddamn.
need a
Oh,
nap after this.
White women take me places. They really do. White women take me different places than any white man will, because I will never let a white man take me to that place. But white women, they hit different. They hit different sometimes. And I'm like, y'all need to shut the fuck up. Y'all were the ones that got Trump into fucking office. I don't want to hear it.
Yo,
Let's look at the numbers.
I had one dude in my DMs, and this is the first time I'm talking about this. I had one dude in my DM who kept going on and on about how I'm playing a vampire wrong, not understanding I'm not playing a vampire. I'm playing a vampire. It's not even the same thing. And this motherfucker was just like, well, actually, I'm like, dude. Stop talking to me. Get out of my D. Like, motherfuckers wonder, like, why does Noir never respond to DMs? Y'all don't know what my DMs look like. It's bad. It's really bad. Like, I have so many motherfuckers in there trying to, like, I have been corrected on how I play characters. I'm like, you understand that these motherfuckers aren't real. You know that, right? Like,
your DM for that game is about to go off on whoever this person is.
oh God, okay. So I am like it's real bad. I've been corrected on so much shit that doesn't matter. On so much shit that doesn't matter.
These are imaginary people that we play on the internet for your entertainment and enjoyment. I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm gonna look right at the camera for this. They aren't fucking real.
I'm sorry. They're not fucking real. They're not. They're not real. It's. No, I point them out. I got time today. Like, and the thing is, look. I want you all to look at Bree's face, because this is gonna be fun. It's always the same type of person. It is somebody with an anime or cartoon profile pic.
Oh, it's always the anime profile.
And like 20 followers. And a banner that probably has Back the Blue or some stupid shit like that on it.
Not even some shit that they made in Microsoft Paint. That was the bitch that came onto the thread where I call out Brandon or whatever, and he was like, well, isn't it a problem if you don't know how to say no? And I said, bitch, hold on. Wait a minute. We didn't ask. It's funny because we don't ask, but we receive anyway. And I'm about tired of it because I don't want to have to scalp white people for the rest of my days, okay?
Okay, so all right. I don't. If you follow me, chances are at some point you saw my add a little chocolate into your game sex commercial that I did at Wizards of the Coast. That is a sentence. I live a weird life. I had this one dude just really passionately going off about how no, Wizards of the Coast is diverse. They do hire a lot of black folks. And I was just like, you have to understand, my commercial didn't say that they didn't hire black folks. My commercial said they hire the same 7. Well, he was just like, what about, and I was like, B.D. Walters? Well, what about TJ Storr? Well, what about, and I was able to just, come on, we know the names. Like, that's, what else you got for me?
Again, it's pointing to the crumbs of representation that exist rather than giving people opportunities.
Like, we get it. We get it. And that's one of the things that I really do appreciate about a lot of the channels that I've been involved with now, which is I know what it's like to be casted because I'm black. And it sucks. Very early on in my career, or not career, but very early on in my streaming, there are a few channels that got me because I'm black. and it filled out a quota. Check, we're done. Like all the channels that I'm working on now, that's not the case. I've actually made friends with a lot of the people that I'm working with, and I'm very excited to be working with them, or else I would not be on that show. And that, like, that is one of the things that if you take anything away from this episode of Morning Ritual, it's understand your value, understand why you are where you are, and understand what people are trying to get out of you, and do the arithmetic. And if that is acceptable to you, then stay where you are. But if it's not, get the fuck out of there, because it's not worth it. It's just not. It's not.
Alien said,
over a paycheck.
Alien says there's so many ovens baking so many loaves that it's unacceptable that anyone is getting only crumbs.
It was really only the beer that got you gas.
That's fair.
This is you know what? I respect that, even though this is a patchy mess. Again, this face. But
come on now. I keep telling you, you're fucking gorgeous. Don't worry about it.
I look like a hairy Mr. Potato Head, but I learned to accept that about myself.
Shut up! No, you are not allowed to nag yourself today.
Right, and if you want to give compliments to other people, you're gonna have to accept the damn compliments from other people, okay?
Never!
I will come up to Chicago. I will come up to Chicago.
My plan is working.
Do you know how easy it is? Like, AJ, do you know how easy it is to get on a train from here to Chicago? It's literally like...
So I've had AJ threaten to take a train up here. I've had Alicia threaten to get on an airplane
with
and
me in the
smuggle
suitcase
in a luggage. I love these threats. That's why I fight chat. To get y'all to come see me, because I'm lonely. After y'all get done kicking my ass, will somebody hold me?
That is the master plan. It's like, you're all cute, accept it. Thanks, Alicia. I appreciate that. Noir's just trying to get us all to Chicago so that he can feed us. That's the plan.
I mean, that's the plan. If y'all come here, y'all... Shit, I'm about to make y'all huge. Pork chop sandwiches, Polish sausage, hot dogs, and deep dish.
That sounds so good right now.
Oh,
Italian beefs dipped.
Noir's antagonism is just get everybody to meet up. NoirCon 2022.
NoirCon. There's only one event. Oh no, there's only two events. Fucking me up and eating. I mean, Kiwi, like, you know,
it's like,
I'm like,
Alicia's asking if you cook, because that moves you up the wait list.
Okay, so funny enough, during the quarantine, I have been cooking more. I'm really good at pastas. Like, I can make a mean chicken Alfredo. I can make lasagna that's pretty good. Like, I bread the outside of it so it's nice and crunchy. Oh,
don't tell me that. Stop.
With
Italian,
Stop. Like ground up
Stop.
Italian beef
Stop.
layers and
Stop. Stop it.
I'll fuck
Stop.
that whole shit up.
Banana Rama. Banana Rama, hold on. I gotta breathe. Wait.
For those of y'all just coming in, Banana-rama is the safe word.
For this session of Morning Ritual, apparently.
That is one of the ways. That is one of the ways to woo me over is cook some good ass food.
Yo, like I'm just now starting to get better at dinners, but I'm telling y'all right now, I will fuck up breakfast. Like breakfast, can't nobody fuck with me on breakfast. I know how to make crepes. Do you know how long it took me to figure out how to make crepes? Bro, y'all not ready for it. I will make all of y'all crepes and I'll roll it up with some fruit on the inside, some nice blueberries, a little bit of jam preserve.
Do you see that tear? That's just floating right there. I don't think you understand how much I love breakfast food.
I am all about breakfast food.
Listen, I will eat breakfast at any point of the damn day. I don't give a fuck. If it is midnight, I will eat pancakes, bacon, sausage, fried potatoes, eggs,
Crepe. I just learned to make crepes, but the thing that I make the best, French toast. Like I got powdered sugar up in this bitch. Oh my god! Like y'all not even ready for it. I made some
Wow.
scrambled eggs with some gardenias in that motherfucker. Oh my god! Some cheese and the scrambled eggs. I'll make some grits. How you like them? You like them with sugar in them? You like without sugar and some butter on that motherfucker? I'll grits you up, girl. You ain't even fucking ready. And then the bacon. Oh my god! I'll make the shit out of some bacon. I'll make some crunchy and I'll make some not crunchy.
Okay,
Because I
I'm
don't know
with you,
how you
Alicia.
feel. I don't know how you feel. Like whatever kind of bacon you want, I got you, girl. Like,
ASM Noir's coming in again.
y'all not ready for it. And then right when you think, oh my god, he's done. Like it can't get no better. I'll make the fuck out of some hash browns, and I'm not making that pre-made hash brown bullshit. I got potatoes, and I'm fucking just scraping them motherfuckers all morning. Ooh, yeah, get some nice grease in there, yeah. Put some seasoning on that motherfucker, that red salt. Oh my god, you're not ready. Oh yeah, put it all on a fucking. You know what it's like to wake up to a fucking plate of fucking hash browns, surrounded crepes, and scrambled eggs with gardenias in that motherfucker, and some bacon. Oh my god.
Bananarama, can you shut the fuck up?
Oh, keep going.
Shit! I'm gonna go for like 20 more damn minutes. Shit! I need some damn water.
Jamie, this has awakened something in me. This is gonna go in the highlight reel. This is going in the highlight reel.
you don't stop.
Awkward and it will be constant.
It's like just chat just went crazy.
Put breakfast foods on my lines and
Oh
veils
my
from
god,
now.
you clipped it. You fucking clipped it. I can't.
Oh, thank you for that, AJ.
Y'all don't even know.
Shit.
I got a juicer and some oranges. Oh yeah.
Shut
Uh,
up. Just
You ever have blueberry orange
I
juice?
will choke you out through this damn laptop. Shut
Blueberry
up.
orange juice will change your life.
He's like, I
It'll
want
make you
you to
think
choke me out.
Valdrina, thank you for that sub. Sir.
Blueberry orange juice will make you think I'm 6 feet tall. That's how good it is. Cause that motherfucker comes out purple. Oh my god. Put a little bit of milk in that bitch, stir it up real nice. Oh. Start your morning off right. Kinky shit.
I've never wanted someone
Homemade
to culturally
breakfast.
describe their breakfast spread until this day. This very day.
You just have that effect on people, Noir. Damn.
Wow. Wow.
That motherfucker comes out dust colored.
Got all the hoes in your DMs now. Talk about ooh, talk dirty. Describe breakfast to me.
Tell me about them crepes. I'll roll them up real nice. Yeah, that's what I came here for.
Sexy breakfast commercial when?
Honestly,
Foul familiar, what's up? Hire me to do your commercial. You trying to get your fucking breakfast started right? You need some motherfucking coffee.
Affiliates have found familiar. You can go to foundfamiliar.com/ChrisCafe and get 10%.
You're still on 3.5 hours.
wow.
Welcome back, Lord. We're talking about breakfast now, so.
And it's real.
There you go.
It's weirdly hot.
I've
Not
had to
even
use
weirdly
the
hot, it's
safe
just
word
hot.
twice. I've had to use the safe word twice so I could breathe.
We've used it like at least 12 times throughout this episode.
All I got is mini wheats. Yo, I love mini wheats, especially the blueberry ones. Oh my god. Turn that milk blue. You got a nice drink afterwards.
Can I just get a quick recording of you saying, "Careful, it's still hot"?
Hey, what? All right. Careful. It's still high.
Thank you.
I don't want to know what's going to happen with that recording. Yo, I was dating somebody for 14 years. Alright? I had to learn to make breakfast in bed. I was trying my best. She still cheated on me. I'm hurt. Real pain's coming out. I'm just making breakfast for myself now. I'm lonely. Let me make breakfast for you.
Start sobbing.
That just took a turn.
Yep.
It gets real at any second. You're not ready for it. I got scars.
Scores.
Isn't a crustless quiche just a frittata though? Bude?
Oh, I know how to make frittatas too. I just don't see the appeal.
Yeah, it's just like a lazy omelet, really.
Yeah, you just put eggs in a fucking muffin pan, and you put shit in it.
That's
like,
it.
I mean, that's it. Like, I've made Italian sausage and peppers and onion frittatas.
Poor guy's just looking for a kink night at the local Cora's. Yeah, that's a Canadian reference. Noir, you should check your Twitter, apparently. According to Alicia.
Why? Oh my god, I got 18 notifications. Slams my fist down, flirt with Noir. Wait, what's going on? So the Noir nigga thought I was joking. The flirting that ensues is his fault. Internet. Oh my god. Alicia, if you don't stop.
Let me look at this. Let me look at this.
And now Bella's hopping in. God damn it.
It's like you have one person that's flirting with you and the other person that's fighting with you.
Yeah, you know, that's about my
That
life.
is one pickup line, Sphinx. Let me make you breakfast, baby.
Let me make you breakfast, girl. Why you getting out of bed trying to get something to eat? Lay your ass down. Let me get you a frittata.
Bananarama. Noir, fight me. Also, Noir, wait, no, hold on.
Bacon stickers and hard titties for Noir. You better knock it off.
Oh, woo.
You did this to yourself.
Whew.
You have nobody to blame but your damn self.
Oh my god.
But your damn self.
Now I really want to make breakfast and I don't have like half the ingredients.
Just order some groceries.
Yeah, I'll probably make some monticelli tonight. Just
Noir's about to post a thirst trap just wearing breakfast items. It's like
it's
one
just
egg.
gonna be me in an apron with like the fucking crepe on a plate, like, huh?
Thank you, Nightbot. Follow Noir on Twitter, please. For that timing.
Hey,
Wow.
Noir. Hey, Noir, check your DMs on Twitter.
Hold on.
Wait, hold up.
I mean, if you want that.
Nope.
I mean, the best way to make. I mean, you like your pancakes thick.
Put on a
I
different-
literally,
nothing else.
I
Hold
DM'd
your
him
breakfast.
and I said, can you talk dirty to me and tell me how you make pancakes?
It's all about the bag. You gotta whip it up real nice.
You should make a podcast for this. Like, just every
Who
week.
the fuck would listen to 2 hours?
It's a different breakfast item every week.
You describe how to make that breakfast item every week in a podcast. In a sultry voice.
Are y'all ready to make
You would
hash
get...
browns? Oh yeah. See, I'm laughing because I'm not doing a sexy voice. That's my creep voice. Like, yeah, how you doing, girl? You should get some tater tots.
There are at least 18 people here that would listen to that, though. Best part of waking up is more filling you up. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck did this turn into?
I don't know.
We went from, like deep truths about being black in America to sexy breakfast. I don't know what the segue was.
I don't either. That's this show. You never know what you're going to get. Deep, meaningful conversations about the oppression that minorities feel in America. Or real slutty breakfast.
You weren't kidding when you said weird.
I told you that's my king. What's your king, Noir?
Weird. Oh my god.
I love you both dearly. We've been at this for 3.5 hours.
Yeah, we should probably wrap it up.
Wrapping it up. We'll take these items to go.
I see what you did there.
Hey.
Sultry Breakfast, the podcast.
Sultry Breakfast, the podcast.
How do you like your eggs? No, I feel like that's weird to try and say sexy.
Morning ritual, the fucker segways. Those are like the scooter things that you ride on, right?
Right. Yeah.
So let's wrap this up. Because now I'm uncomfortable with how horny y'all get for breakfast foods.
All right. Thanks everybody for stopping by. This has been I knew that this episode was going to be wild as soon as I realized how little sleep the three of us got. The awkward flirting is Noir's fault. That's fair. So Bree, tell us a little bit about yourself, where people can find you, what you do, and we'll go through and we'll start signing off with the rest of us.
Yeah, so
On that note.
I'm sorry you had to meet me under these vulnerable conditions.
Oh no, it's fine.
But my name's Bree, or Breedo. You can catch me on Twitter, at Breedo_ with 3 E's. Or you can catch me on the gram at Breedo. I'm more active on Twitter though. I do things in the TTRPG community. I have my own merch line that is pinned to my Twitter account. And I also have another merch line titled Here to Stay, which is a charity collection that takes all the proceeds and puts them towards POC creators in TTRPG universe and nerd communities. So I'm also Swordsfall affiliate, so check out Swordsfall stuff. Brandon never stops working, and he is always releasing new things. Yes, Noir has one of the shirts from my merch shop. So yeah, that's what I do. I try to do all the things. I'm in other campaigns too. One for LFM and another one that I just joined. And then another secret project that I'm doing. So yeah, that's where you can find me, all over the place.
We'll find out what that secret project is.
Oh no, Noir!
Wait for the safe word.
Well, Noir, you might become a part of it. Who knows?
I'm down.
Who knows?
You know I can't say no to you.
Why don't we talk a little bit about Noir? Look under the plate for the safe word.
Banana ramble. Every time I make the joke about safe words, it's always banana related. Like, okay, anyway, sorry, I just noticed that about myself. Hi, I'm Noir. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter as the Noir Enigma. The best place to keep up with me and my activities is going to be on Twitter. And hold on, I need to pull out a notebook because there's going to be a special segment of Morning Ritual now, where I announce the guest for Dungeons and Deep Dish that we're going to have for tomorrow.
Yes, congratulations on how amazing that first show was with the ever wonderful and beautiful and talented boondoggles.
I mean, we don't have to say all that.
Bella, it's wonderful. We love Bella.
I mean, she's okay. I'm just kidding. So tomorrow's guest is going to be Harper. You can find her on Twitter as Harper's on Games. and I'm very excited to have her on. If you don't know, she has a podcast called The Chaotic Pod. She's the co-host of Chaotic Creations. Please show her some love. We're going to have our interview and our one shot tomorrow. So please do me a favor and go follow her. Do it right now. She's good people, and we're going to learn a lot about each other tomorrow. So that's where you can find me tomorrow. Today, you can find me over on TPK at 7:30 for The Bard's Refrain. The Bard's Refrain is a series of one-shots hosted by Sarah Franco that are always based on a musician of some sort. The first one was about Phil Collins. We're going to figure out what musician she's picked this time. It's a good time. On Mondays, you can catch me over on Cobalt Press for lessons in deep magic. I've got my DM here, Half-Ass Hermit, Lydia, who is just a wonderful storyteller, and it always leaves us on cliffhangers. I will fight you, and it is the finale, so you definitely want to catch that. On Tuesday, I have a game that's going to be coming up in the future, but we're not going to talk about that right now. It's very exciting news. On Wednesday, you can catch me over on Bright Dystopia. Nope, correction. You can catch me on Encounter Roleplay, where we have our Zyhander game, 1776. Going to be fun. I'm going to try not to break out into Hamilton songs, but I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can help myself. I'm not one to throw away his shot. On Thursday, I'm not doing anything, so that's cool. I'll have a day to rest. And on Friday, you can catch me on Chromatic Chimera for Bloody Portrait, where I play Davos, and I'm in full makeup. I got a beat on my face that looks dope, and it's great. So that's me.
You find him back here on Morning Ritual.
I mean, duh. If you're here, you already know that Anita can't get rid of me. She's trying, but she can't succeed. I won't go anywhere.
I summoned him in the first ritual, and I haven't been able to get rid of him since.
Yeah. I just stick around. I'm that guy that comes at the party and doesn't take the hints that it's time to leave.
That's fine. Next week, our guest on Morning Ritual is going to be Persephone author Sephi. It's coming in.
Sephi! Oh my god.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
I stand Sephi.
She's wonderful.
Let me get this man the link to the wig. I'm sorry. 1 second. Keep going.
Oh yeah. We want that wig for Echo. Are we gonna start cosplaying our characters for Second City Saviors? Is that a thing? Because I can get some gold deer horns.
You already said you were gonna do that.
I kind of already have a wish list going for it. It's real good. Anyways, hi, I'm Anita or Panita or Critical Misses. You can find me online under one of those 3 things. This is my channel. This is the kind of chaos that I get up to on a Saturday morning. Everyone's amazing and wonderful, and this whole show has been a wild ride from start to finish. We don't have a show tomorrow because it's Thanksgiving weekend here in Canada, and I'm gonna go home and deal with my family. That's a whole thing. But next week, Jamie, who's in chat moderating right now, has his Kids on Bikes show called Now Leaving St. Lemmings, which is a blast. And it you, James. And then every Friday we have System Shock, where we go through a TTRPG with no prep and no clue. Saturdays we have Morning Ritual, and Sundays we have a rotating game. Now Leaving St. Lemmings is next Sunday, and then the Sunday after that we have Second City Saviors again, and then No Dice Qualifications Wrestling the week after that. But yes, thank you so much for those good vibes. I kind of need them. This Thanksgiving is going to be a rough one for me. And that's pretty much it for me. Until I guess next time. You all enjoy your breakfast. We love you. And until next time, the ritual has concluded. Bye, everybody.
Bye.